Hey guys, 1 second. I'm going to tweet real quick. Hi, Diane, Darla, Mama Four, Ray, Kathy. Morning, guys. Happy Monday. How's everybody doing? Fun day ahead here, or and you got fun things planned, Diana? I hope we're going to have fun here. Oh, you just watched the school? Yeah, the pin video? Yeah. I want everybody to watch it. Not right this minute, but you can watch it later. But I'm doing, you can kind of see up there, I'm going to do a pin giveaway today. So yeah, we're going to do a pin giveaway. Morning, Robin. Hi, Ian. Sherry Bug. Color and Felt. Heather. Oh, you changed your name again, Heather? Are you CBC, Heather? Heather, you change your name every year. You saw my Penelope test? That's a good one, Diana. Penelope. I gotta write that down. Where's my here? Oh, Diana. Okay, Diana. Penelope. I gotta write that down. I'll put dashes between it. I like that. Oh my goodness. Hi, Patricia, Nicola T. Esla. I love it. Oh my gosh. What a great name. Nicola T. Esla. Oh my gosh. I got to go see if you have a channel after a while. It's got to be a hoot if you do. Do you have a channel? Do you do videos? Nicola T. Esla. I love that name. Oh, a different Heather. Oh, okay. Let's see. Hi, Suze. Oh, you've been watching for years. Well, you don't have videos. Oh, well, with a sense of humor like that, you need to be doing videos. Just saying. Hi, Janet. I know Janet. Janet was breaking out in a sweat when I did those pins. No, she probably has them all, guys. Seriously, but I am going to do a giveaway, Janet. You can put a number in later. Oh my gosh, I'm still tickled about that Nicola T. Esla. I love that. You like the pin video? Thanks. Hi, Annie. I'm going to change my name to Darth Jackson, Lord of the Sloppy Heart. Oh my gosh, Ian. I saw you did some kind of a stamp video. I didn't watch it yet, but I saw you posted one. I do, and I just felt sorry for poor Hubs. One stinking crap big pin is all he got. No, he got a bowl of ice cream too. He did get a bowl of ice cream, Janet. I told him, it said, if you do a video with me, I'll fix you a bowl of ice cream. I mean, he can fix his own bowl of ice cream. It's just, you've been together so long, you just do fun little things like that. Oh my gosh. But I am good. He's too easy. Yeah. I'm going to do a pin giveaway. I got a whole bunch up here. You can't see them all, but I'm not going to go through them. I'm not going to tell you. I mean, I might just give you a general idea what they are, but I did the pin haul video. It was about 35 so minutes. Yesterday, Hubster and I just recorded one. So if y'all want to see all the different pins and what's in the giveaway, I kept a couple. I kept a couple highlighters, and I kept one pack of the big. Anyway, but I'm giving away a whole bunch. Look, I'm giving away a whole bunch of pins. So we'll do that after a while. And I hope, now I said this in the video, and y'all please go watch the video. Here's the dealio. Everybody's always saying, I want you to make more videos that are shorter and just, not live. Not that I'm not going to stop my Monday and Wednesday lives. I'm not going to stop them, but if you really want me to do shorter, more specific videos, you have to watch them. If I don't get enough views, then that just tells me people aren't going to watch them. So I'm not going to do them, So everybody loves the live shows because we're happy, we're funning, we're joking, So if you like the non-live shows, you gotta watch them if you want me to do more. Because I just feel like I'm wasting my time. Here, I feel like I'm interacting. I'm interacting, chatting, and talking with everybody. But, Hubster's a sport every now and then and gets in on them with me, so I have someone to talk to. So anyway, don't go watch it now, but watch it later. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Sherry Bug said, I started some Smack and Dragon last night, but didn't have a big place to paint. So I put the paint directly on the page and smacked it on wax paper and it worked well. Okay. Yeah, it's just the idea of smushing the paint, right? Just smacking it down and smushing it. That's what Smack and Dragon is, right? Oh, good. Do you post on Instagram, Sherry Bug? I don't remember. We need pictures. Like Carrie Love always said, if you don't have a picture, it didn't happen. We gotta see pictures. Just saying. I really like the way you do your shows. Thank you, Patricia. I know, and they're fun. I mean, I gotta admit, my live shows are fun. They're a chat show. They're long. They're chatty. We do a lot of projects, and but if you like, some people do enjoy the shorter ones where they can just get the information and and I don't mind doing them, but I have to know people want to watch them. Nicola T. Esla, I like the long vids when you get sidetracked where we are also side projects. I know, right? You do. You see a lot of side projects, a lot of rabbit trails. And as Sharon L. Sent this some time back, and I keep it handy now. Dee Dee says to watch out for you. Rabbit Trail 1 and Rabbit Trail 2. Hey, Jersey. So yeah, we do a lot of rabbit trails here. Just saying. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we have fun. Hubster and I do have fun. We've done a few videos. Like we went to Hobby Lobby. We did some gardening. We did a metal detecting one. A year or two ago. There's a few. I'd like to do more, but again, people have to watch them. I mean, I have to make all these bowls of ice cream to get Hubster to do them. No, I'm just kidding. He has fun doing them too. He does. He has fun doing it. He won't admit he's having as much fun as me, but he is having fun. Thanks, guys. So anyway, yeah, today we're going to go ahead and work. I got the two. These are the two new ones, Abandoned Sacred Places and Abandoned Palaces. And Kerrigan Connolly from Amber Books in the UK sent me Abandoned Palaces, and then Connie generously sent me a second copy so that I can have a before and after. So thank you, Connie, for sending me the second copy. I will get myself a second copy of this one so that I have two copies of everything. I have, let me tell you, and I'm going to go ahead and show a few that I've done in Abandoned Places so that people can see where I'm heading. If y'all hadn't been around, you know. Yes, we do. I mean, when you've been together 4 decades. I 40 decades before, and someone said, I think it was Hubster, because we haven't been together 40 decades. 4 decades. Okay, so Abandoned Places. I have Abandoned Places, Abandoned Civilizations, 2 copies, Abandoned Castles, 2 copies, and then I have Abandoned America, Abandoned Theme Parks, Secret Cities, Forgotten Heritage, Lost Cities, So yeah, I have all those, but I have doubles of all the abandoned except this one. So I'll get one of those. So thank you, Melody Jones. Hi, Louise. You love abandoned days. Thanks, Louise. Let's see, Kathy, Robin. I said hi to Sherry. Sherry Bug, I didn't see if you answered. Do you have an Instagram or a place where you post pictures? I missed it if you answered. Hi, Pacola. Are we still supposed to be on the lookout for love? If you happen to see her, I'll give it the rest of this week. I can't hunt people down if they win something. If they win something and don't send me their address, maybe, that's okay. It's no big deal. I mean, it's up to them. But I can't hunt people down. And now there's no messaging on YouTube. You can't message anymore. So, it's even hard. I don't know who she is, so I can't find her. So anyway, and then I am working on getting out, for those of you that PayPal and Super Chat me, I have things I'm working on to send out to you guys. It usually takes me, we're usually about a month behind. Like I wait for the end of the month, and then whatever Super Chat and PayPal's come in that month, I work on sending up a little art, a little print or something to my the people that support the channel. And it all goes back into things for the channel. that's our giveaway today, guys, right there. That's our giveaway. If you did not watch the pin haul video yesterday, please go watch it so that I'll know that y'all like those videos so that I will make more. Hi, Amanda. Let's see who else. I know there's people popping in. I said hi to Patricia. Show YouTube and Facebook are the only social media I use. Okay. Well, do you post your pictures on Facebook? But don't do videos. Okay. But do you post pictures of your art or projects on Facebook? You can put a message in the community bit. Okay. Well, like again, Ian, I can't, I do the giveaways. I can't hunt people down. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to hunt people down. I leave my email address, and just email your address so I can mail your prize, the giveaway. Yeah, he is. Hubster's pretty fun in videos. Yeah. He has a very dry sense of humor. He's very funny, but it's a dry sense of humor. And, just like the jokes where he quotes movies, like yesterday he was quoting movies. He does that kind of humor. He's very funny, but he's not the ha 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 like me kind of, out there kind of. Yeah. Patricia, I'm not taking commissions right now. What I'm doing is I go through my Instagram, and if I just see a person or an animal that I like, I will just do it on my own time when I have time. Like it took me 3 months to finish up Connie's bearded dragon lizard, but then I did what do you call it? Faithful Mess's portrait in, one sitting. So I can't promise I'll do anybody, because I'm not doing commissions right now. Yeah. I'm not taking, I have a few that from people I know, like the guy that I told you I've done 4 of his grandchildren. I've got to do his 5th grandchild. I'll probably do that on a stream because I want to practice more pan pastel. And I want to, I'll probably do her in pan pastel. Although the other 4 grandchildren that I drew of his were all in color pencil. But I'm going to do this one with pan pastel and pencil. Hi, Christine. How you doing? Hi, Ann. Thanks for the comment on my channel, Ann, over there on the comments. Thanks, guys. Thanks. It really does help when you leave comments. Not just, encouragement, but it does give, it does make your channel grow and get seen. So thanks, guys. Hi, Michelle. On your way to work? Okay, well, don't watch one in the car unless you're riding. Kathy, let's see. Who else am I missing? Hi, Shauna. Working and lurking. Okay, work and lurk. We love our lurkers. Oh yeah, thanks, Pacola. Yeah, thanks everybody for the thumbs up. I do commissions, but it's too expensive to send. Yeah, I don't do Ian. I don't do international commissions anymore because of that very reason. If they get lost, because I can't track them and insure them. Like if I do something here in the States, I can priority mail it. I can track it. I can insure it. But when I send international, it's a minimum of $50 to have minimal tracking. And that was some few years ago. It's probably even more now. So I don't do international commissions. If we do a giveaway, I do international giveaways, because if it gets lost, it was a free something. I tried to send it. If it gets lost international, well, things happen. But when you do a paid commission, then you either have to refund the money or redo the piece. And I don't like to do either one. So I stopped doing international after I had a couple lost going to the UK. So yeah. Hi Bridget. Hi Linda. Hi Teresa. Let's see, who else am I missing? Yeah. Malibu was Sherry Bug. Malibu was here. Oliver was just up here a minute ago, stretched out on here, but I wouldn't let him over to my water bucket. See, I keep my little water. This is my water. It's got clean and dirty on one. It's a divided little water thing, and he will play with this thing till he gets it open, and he's splashing water everywhere, and he loves it. So he lays here, and another minute he's like this. Another minute, he's right here. Next thing I know, he's over on top of the water. He sneaks up there to get it. Hi, Azure. Oh, you like the pin video? Good. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's not worth it. You had 2 paintings damaged, Ian? Yeah. It's not, you don't want to redo them, and, you don't want to refund the money after you've done the work. But, yeah. That's you take your chance when you ship international. But like I said, I do my giveaways, I do international. But if they get lost, they get lost. I've never had one of the book giveaways get lost, because I give away a book every Wednesday. Usually I give away 2 a month. But the first Wednesday of the month, which that's this coming Wednesday, I give away at least 1 to 2 books a month, plus pens and other things. And so far, I've not had anything lost, at least in my current memory in a giveaway. Everybody's got theirs. Hang on, let me get a drink of juice here. So, yeah. Hi, Shy. Good to see you. Linda, Elaine. Linda. I'm probably missing Bridget, Norma. Oh, hi. What, Norma? Why are you different? Why are you on a different name? I mean, why are you Norma? And it's just weird to see you and no face or anything. I don't know. What happened to you, Norma? You lose your face? Oh my gosh. Groon. Okay, hi, Groon. Groon, Yule, Groon, Yule. Morning, Groon. Hi, Kathy. I still can't get over Nicola T. Esla. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks. Well, I've just been at it a long time, Nicola. A long time. That's all. Yeah, I did a lot of calligraphy way back before desktops and everybody could just print out things. This was before that. So, yeah, that's what I was asking, Christine. Where'd you leave your face, Norma? So anyway, but I stream every Monday and Wednesday, as most of y'all are here know. But if you're watching the recording, I stream every Monday and Wednesday. I usually come on about 30 minutes early just to chit chat. It is. So if you don't like chatty shows, don't email me. But anyway, so yeah, I come on about 30 minutes to say good morning to everybody and chat a little bit, talk about what we're going to be doing and all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, we're going to work in abandoned I am going to show, abandoned palaces. I'm going to show a few. I did bookmark them so that I can flip right to them to show you the before and afters. I'm only going to pull out this particular book today. I have all my other books I could show you before and afters. But I just want to show in case people have never seen the abandoned, making new worlds from abandoned places, abandoned palaces, and sacred places, and all the other abandoned books. I love me some abandoned books. And if you guys do not, if you don't, well, I was going to say you because you've been around long enough to know that. Let me see something. One more thing I wanted to look up real quick. So Kerrigan Connolly, who did not do these two books, Kerrigan Connolly has done abandoned places, abandoned civilizations, and abandoned castles. And he's the one that sent me the copy of this. And then Connie gave me a duplicate. I'm looking up an Amazon order real quick. And then I bought this one. Okay, let's see here. And it's Amber. Let me tell you the exact Amber Books. I was going to say Amber Press, but it's Amber Books out of the UK. Amber Books. There's their logo. If you want to follow them on Twitter, Instagram. Kerrigan is on Facebook, Instagram. He's everywhere. Now, when Kerrigan sent me the abandoned palaces, I went to look it up. Looked it up on Amazon, and I found out that. Let me get a picture here. Michael Kerrigan has done other books. And oh my gosh, when I saw this one, I ordered it. Well, I put it in my cart for a couple of days and then I ordered it. So this should be here Friday. This one looks so good. Look, Cold War plans that never happened. 1945 to 91. So this one will be here Friday. I can't wait to get this one. Hi, Julie Topaz. Marvelous Monday to you too. So Michael Kerrigan, Kerrigan, has done other books for Amber. So I did buy that one. And now there's only one left in stock. So if you want yeah. So Cold War plans that never happened. Well, I love history. Hubster and I both love history. And I think he's going to snatch this one up and read it before I get to it. I'm waiting for the abandoned man cave book. Ian, do men ever abandon their man caves? Do they ever abandon them? Is that a thing, Ian? I don't think it happens. I don't think they abandon their man caves. But anyway, I love these books. I love promoting them. I just love, y'all know, I love promoting. And I've even taken a page out. I think it was Abandoned Castles. I did a page and tore it out, the original, and sent it to Kerrigan Connolly via Amber Books. And he took a picture of it with, the published, they took a picture of it. It was really nice. So he doesn't mind that I'm altering his books. I love the books. I have 2 of each one. I got to get another one of this one. And I love the way they look as they are. They're gorgeous. I love abandoned. I watch the abandoned mall videos, all that. But I just feel like I want to turn the worlds into new worlds, So yeah. But if you don't like to alter, if you don't want to alter them, at least get you a copy of 1 or 2 or 3 of them because they're all great. Y'all know I've done tons of flip throughs. They're just great books. They're just awesome. They make you think. They make you think about history, what's happened to these places, who live there, where'd they go, why they abandoned it. Did it, was there some natural disaster? Was there a war? What happened? It just makes you think. Let me get another sip of juice, guys. The next book will be Abandoned Craft Room. Rooms have too much stuff in them. Oh my gosh. We don't abandon those, Ian. We just shove things over. And keep on going. But you're funny today. You're on a roll, Ian. Okay, so Shy said her she shed is in the house. It's not going anywhere. Yeah. Hi, Zeely. Hi, Kathy. Let's see, I think I said hi to Kathy. Hi, Elaine. Oh, are you waving to Eileen? I mean to Janet. So, and yeah, and Christine Seal Aldridge, she does a Sunday coloring show. She's a color book artist, and her books are on Amazon. So if y'all want to watch Christine color and work on her books, she does that on Sunday. If y'all want to follow anybody, guys, if you hover over their names, you'll see 3 little dots at the end of the name. You can just click on those dots and it'll say go to channel, and it'll open up another window for you. It shouldn't take you away from here, but you can still go over and follow people and then come right back. Yeah, come right back. And thanks, Picola. Yeah, use caps for talking to me. And also, guys, make sure it's happened to me a lot lately. I don't know if YouTube's tweaking things again. I know they took away the Hangouts and everybody's using Steam. What is it? Steam. Anyway, I don't do the live Hangouts, so I forget. But a lot of the girls are doing it. Steam something. Somebody will tell me in a minute. Anyway, SteamYard. Thank you, Picola. But anyway, look under hover over underneath the video, and you'll see the little wheel. Click on that and make sure you are in HD, either 720 or 1080p, because a lot of times YouTube will default you down to 144. It happens to me almost every time I go to a live. I have to reset the little wheel. Sorry, guys. Got to get my voice going here. I have to reset that little wheel every time I go to a live. Yeah, hoover over. Yeah, I don't mean vacuum. I don't mean vacuum, Christine. That's what they call it over across the pond. They hoover their carpets. We vacuum. They hoover. Yeah, I know, right, Linda? Oh, I did see a video. Somebody took a video. I think I saw it on Twitter. I don't remember where I saw it. But somebody took a video going did they go from UK to France on a hoverboard or a hoverboard? It's a hoverboard. On a hoverboard across the water. And it took them 22 minutes. It was weird looking to see somebody on a hoverboard across the pond. Well, across the sea. It was really weird. You saw that? It was cool, wasn't it, Janet? Yeah, I did like it. Maybe I guess it would be okay to show it. Let's see if I could find it. Let me just go look real quick in my Twitter feed and look at my likes, because I know I did like it. Let me go to my likes. It should just pop up as a video. I don't even remember who posted it. Oh, here it is. Somebody called Bitcoin Ben posted it. All right, let me hear. Look. All right, there's taken off from the UK. Guys, and look, there's going over the water. Look at that. Look at him way down there. And now let me go to the end where he comes to a landing. It's only a 2-minute video, but here he's coming in. Oh, he's already landed there. Wait, let me go back just a little. He comes in for a landing, and then well, I guess he's already landed there. But anyway, yeah, I don't know who Bitcoin Ben is. Somebody else retweeted it, and that's how I saw it. But anyway, isn't that cool? Yeah. Yeah. On a hoverboard. Now I'm going to keep saying Hoover. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. So anyway, it was just kind of cool. I didn't research it or anything. I hope it's real, but I didn't research it. I just saw it pass by my feed. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, Ian. Hi, Linda. It has to refuel. No, it doesn't have to refuel mid-channel. Yeah, let's just hoover right there and somebody comes up with another hoverboard and refuel. Oh my gosh. All right. So we are going to work in show you different things I'm going to do in these books. Okay. And again, Connie sent me my duplicate copy. So I don't see her here yet, but I did message her on Twitter. So anyway, Connie sent me a duplicate of this one. In this one, I have a different plan for a different kind of art that I want to do in this one. But I want to just show you real quick a couple samples of what I do with the, all right, let's go here. All right. So I did tag them all, so it's going to be easy to flip through, hopefully. All right, so let's see here. Let's zoom in one. Let's make sure we're nice and bright. Hopefully we'll, because I'm going to be flipping through books that changes the light. Refuel on the sea. It's only 20, I think it was only 22 minutes is what it said. Really? Okay. Christine says he does it by switching backpack fuel. Well, it's probably some kind of hose system where he could probably do it. Or, not like gasoline, but batteries, like he's probably got one wire and another wire, and he can switch those wires so that the backpack battery switches from one battery to the other. That's just how I would imagine it would work. I don't think it's actual fuel. Is it actual? It's not fuel. It can't be. It's got to be battery. Hoover hose. It is a jet. It is fuel. Oh my gosh. See, I didn't research it. I just, oh my gosh. Okay. So let's see here. So what I'm going to do, I think I'll just let me prop it up to get rid of the glare. Because I do have let's get a box or something here, just to keep the glare off. There we go. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of show you the original. And then this is, like what I've done to it. Now this one's varnished. I will eventually varnish all the pages. I will eventually varnish all the pages. There very few of them are varnished now, but eventually they all will get varnished, when I feel like the book is completed. I started this one in 2016. So I've been working on these books for 3 years at least. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of flip because I did tag them all so it'd be easy to get to, right? So I didn't have to dig for them. Okay, so here's one that has 4 pictures. Now we want a jet man in the painting. I did circus. Hey, I did. It's not in this book, but it's in one of the other ones. No, it's a poster. I'll show you a couple of my posters too. And those start from scratch. The posters in my art journals, when I do collage and art journals, they start from scratch. People ask me about collage and how do you get started in collage? What should I do? How do I get started? And if you want to start in a book, first off, pick a book you like. Whether it's abandoned, whether it's gardens, travel, birds or pets or whatever. Pick a book you're going to enjoy working in for, like I said, this one I've been working in for 3 years, and it's not even halfway done. So, of course, I do work on multiple books. But anyway, pick a book you like and to start altering it. To me, it's a little easier to start altering a book with collage than to start with just a full-on blank piece of paper. That's real intimidating if you've never done collage. If you've never done any kind of collage, it's kind of intimidating to start the blank page. Go, where do I start? What do I do? Which, I show you how to do that too. But if you want to start collage, then I didn't even see the troll. So thanks guys for getting rid of the troll. I didn't even see it. So yeah, trolls, my mods are like this. You might get one sentence out and then it's immediately deleted and you're gone. So, it's a waste of time to troll here. It really is. Hi, Nick and Tina. I saw N and T. I didn't see them come in. Tiffany, Rochelle, anybody else I missed? Don't forget, guys, if you have a question, put it in caps. I won't think you're yelling at me. Are they? No, these are not coloring books, Kathy. These are coffee table books. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, Here's a page that has 4 different photographs on it. And those are a little trickier, and I've shown how to do those on shows. If y'all want to see, just look up mixed media, art journal, abandoned, altered books, any of those in my playlist, and you'll find there's probably a couple hundred at least. I would say, I'm not sure. Picola, would you say there's a couple hundred in altered, abandoned, collage? At least. Mixed media, there's probably, because I have over 1,000 videos, so probably half of them are, or close to half of them are mixed media, abandoned, not abandoned, but altered book, mixed media, or art journals. So, yeah. No, I don't gesso anything, Linda, but you'll see when I get started. And every single video, guys, every single video I do, I show you from start to hopefully finish. Some I don't get to complete, but I try to finish them all here in, about 3 to 4 hours. But every one, I show you every product I use, every medium, I show it all, no secrets. Okay. Hi, Gracie. Okay. So here's what I did with this one. So this took 4 pictures and I blended them all together to make one world. So this is what it started, and this is what we turned it into. Okay, all right, let's go to the next one. Like I said, I went through and tagged some so that you could see them. Okay, so this is what this one started as. I'm trying not to lose my little tabs there. They don't want to stick to the paint. Okay, so this is what this one started out, like a ghost town. And here's what we turned it into. So I remake the worlds, remake them. They were abandoned. They're no longer abandoned. Okay. Now this, and I didn't tag every single page. Otherwise we'd flip through the whole book again, and I didn't want to do that. But I wanted to show you a couple of simple ones. This is one of the simple ones that I did. Okay. So as you can see, it has, the text on the side here and this right here. All I did in this one was make the edges the same and did one wisp through the middle. That's all I did on this one, is paint the sides to look the same and one wisp going through. That's all I did. But see how much it changes the world by just that much. Let's see. Yeah, at least that many, Coca-Cola. Thank you. Let's see. All right. This one is one of my favorites. Let's get to it here. Where is it? Okay, where is it? What's it? Why am I not? I thought I had them all tagged. Why is this one not tagged? What's before it? All right, there's the chair one. Hang on, guys, I'm missing something here. Maybe I'm missing this one. Oh, okay, here, this one. This one's pretty dramatic. This one's not the favorite one I was talking about. That's the next one, I think. I think a couple of my little flags fell out. Okay, so here's this one started out as this. And then here's what we turned it into. And again, this is not varnished. It's not, when they're varnished, they look they're shiny and they look like part of the book, So by the time I'm done with all the books, they'll all be shiny, right? Oh, it is, Nicola, this is the first one you watch? I'm surprised because that's half of what I do is mixed media. Yeah, and things like that. Oh, this is the one. This is one of my favorites. Come back here, little. These things don't want to stick to the painted pages. So here's what it started as. Trying not to have the shine there. And here's what I turned it into. And it's just craft paint, guys. Craft paint and my Prismacolor pencils. Just craft paint. Just craft paint. And if you do plan on doing any kind of pencil work in there, you really want to use craft paint. That's matte. If you use artist grade out of the tube, the nice, more expensive paints, they have a sheen to them. and that sheen will deflect color pencil. Okay. So if you want to be able to do color pencil, see all those little white swirly bits right there? That's color pencil. Going around these banister things there, color pencil. The little dots, that's Posca, white Posca pen. But but you can't put pencil on top of shiny. Okay, you can't put pencil on top of shiny. So your book has got to have a coat of, I use golden matte medium. Golden matte medium. Let me show you the thing. And it's not cheap, but do not try to use Mod Podge in a book. If you try to use Mod Podge in a book, and I know people go, yeah, you can baby powder it, you can wax it. I don't want to do all that. So I just use my golden matte medium. But here comes one of the cats. Mod Podge can stick your pages together. All right. All right. Well, all right, baby. He's going to probably get, I know, honey. I know you want to be here with Mama, but I can't turn the page. Okay. There we go. Let's move that over. All right. The next one. It's okay. It's all right, big guy. All right. Here's the next one. I'm going to go to the flip the page. We'll just have to have half cat, half book. Thank you, Christine. And then here's this one. So that's what, I love having the two books because I can show the before and the after. Oh, thanks, Ian. Ian put a link to that Rocket Man in there. Thanks, Ian. When you varnish, does it move the color pencil? No, but here's the thing when I varnish. And I've shown how I varnish before. And let me show you the varnish just to make sure everybody sees anything. I use the Delta Ceram Coat Exterior Interior Gloss Varnish. It's a water-based varnish. Now, if you can't find this specific brand, get you a craft varnish that is water-based. Water-based. Very important. No, don't play with those pins, honey. Those are for the giveaway. Those are for the giveaway. Here, this is your favorite toy. Let me give you your favorite toy. Here. That's his favorite toy. He loves that brush. When I varnish, what I do is I just put, I put a blob down about this big on a page, spritz it about 2 times with some water, just spritz it a couple times with water, and use a foam brush. Use a foam brush and smooth it out back to both ways. And it won't take your pencil up. If you try to use a brush, it's going to leave brush strokes. If you use a brush. Secondly, a brush is it's going to be stiff enough that it can rub on the color pencil. But if you just varnish it with a foam brush, I know he's cute, then it won't take your pencil off. Okay, but be gentle with it. Now, if you're really concerned, you could spray it with a fixative first and then varnish it. But everything I use in my altered books are, the pencil can be moved if you really work at it, But everything I use, I don't use water-based anything. So there's no watercolor, there's no neo color, there's no anything that's going to be moved with the varnish, right? It's acrylic. It's acrylic paint. I know it. He's so cute. Here, you want to go down here on the floor? Here, you want to go down there? I don't know. He may or may not. Okay, so let me show a couple more here. Let's move it back down now. Got a book behind there to prop it up a little just to keep the glare off. I use your technique. Maybe I'm pushing too hard. Yeah, I don't know. I don't scrub and rub on it. I pour it on, and then with the foam brush, I go one way very gently. I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just smoothing it out. And then the other way, and just very gently, very gently. It doesn't take my pencil off. Hi, Miss Vicky B. Oh, and speaking of Miss Vicky B, I did write down a note. Look, I have it right here. Miss Vicky B, because when we do the pencil giveaway, which by the way, the cats got into it up there, but there's our pencil giveaway today. If you did not watch my video that Hubster and I recorded yesterday, please watch it because it shows that y'all like those kind of videos and I'll make more of them. If I don't get enough views on them, I'm going to say, well, nobody really wants to see these. I mean, everybody loves the live, but if you want to see the Memorex, then please go watch those videos. Anyway, Miss Vicky told me in a comment that the friction pins, which ones are they here? Where are they? The friction ones. Is this these here? Yeah, the friction erasable ones. Watch the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. The friction ones that can, the ink, you can erase with these. Miss Vicky left me a note and said that the ink can disappear in the heat. So I did not know that if you write with these pens, like let's say your kids write with them for their homework, and they'll use this as an excuse. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom, I did my homework, but I did it with a friction pen, and it disappeared in the heat of the car. That's probably how parents discovered why it happened, because kids were anyway. But she also said that you could put it back. You put it in the refrigerator and it comes back. Oh my gosh. Everybody can say hello to as many people as they want to, Duran. We'll be saying goodbye to you if you're not careful. Everybody can say good morning as much as they want. Okay. Yeah, maybe not on your channel. Do you have a channel? Maybe you don't want people to say hello on your channel. People can say hello here. Okay, so I know, Elaine Hubster. I know he's so great. He was, and by the way, if you didn't watch the video yet, guys, Hubster was with me when we did the pin haul video. Okay, so here's what I turned this one into. Okay, thanks, Julie. I figured you did. I just want to make it clear. Everybody's welcome to say hello. Let's see, Miss Vicky. Yes, I did a review of them years ago, and many people shared that with me. So, well, thank you, Vicky, because I bought a bunch of pins at Walmart, all the different ones that I could find. Of course, some have been around forever. Like the Bic. But some of them I hadn't seen before. I don't think I ever bought a friction pen because I just really didn't want a pen to erase. If I'm working in pen, I'm not going to erase. But anyway, so I bought a bunch of different pens for the school supply pen haul, and I'm going to do a giveaway today. So hang out, people. Hang in. You bought the erasable. Yeah, I did. I do have the erasable Crayola. I think these are the only ones I'm keeping out of all the pens that I bought are the highlighters. Everything else I'm giving away except the highlighters. Hubster and I like those highlighters. So yeah, erasable highlighters. Yeah, aren't they? So you'd never tried the erasable highlighters before, Miss Vicky? Aren't they cool? But that one has like a liquid that erases, but the friction uses friction to erase. Right, Miss Vicky. Yeah, it is different. It's totally different. Yeah. Okay, so I think I showed you that. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's see. And by the way, I'm not fussing anybody. You're welcome to stay. Hello, Darren, or I'm probably saying it wrong. You're welcome to stay. Okay, so here's this one, and then here's this one. We turned it into that. So you can see there's a face in here, and and again, it's acrylic paint and collage. This one I did in 2017. Sometimes I remember to sign them, sometimes I don't. Let's see. Okay, this one doesn't have a lot changed on it, but it has enough there. Let's see. So you can see how you can take and really not do a whole lot to it. I didn't do anything on the building itself, just the background. I didn't realize erasable highlighters were a thing. Yeah, know, I didn't either. I didn't either. Like, oh, I made a notation. I highlighted XYZ, but I really didn't. It's not that important. So I don't really want that highlighted. So I'm going to erase it. But it is cool. It is a cool pin. I've got to watch the video yesterday. Okay. Sorry, guys. I am always in a good mood on Monday. All right. Now, this one is one of my favorite ones. And this one is also, why isn't there a, oh, here it is. I skipped a couple, I think. That's okay. I don't need to show everyone. This one is varnished. The one I'm getting ready to show you, it is varnished. But this is one of my favorite ones that I did. I really love this one. So here's what it looked like originally. And here's what I turned it into. So I really like this one. And it's varnished, so it's shiny, right? This is one of my favorites. I have maybe about 10 favorites out of I don't know how many that I've done. This is one of them. Hubs is a cute. I know. He is cute, isn't he, Vicky? He is fun. Oh, okay. So let's see. This one. Everybody really likes this one. It's not one of my favorites. I like it, but everybody seems to like this one. And it's not varnished yet, as you can see. The resin will turn out. Oh, I don't know, Natalie. I don't think any of these pins are meant to be, they're not light safe or any of that. I don't think so. I wouldn't, especially they're all made by Crayola, pretty much all of them. Okay, this is one of my favorites. I do like this one. So here's what it started out as, and here's what I turned it into. So I really do like this one. Yeah, this one. I love the floating pathway there. Thank you, Jersey. And again, this book happens to be The Abandoned Places. This was my first altered abandoned book. It's not my first altered book, but it's the first book that I started from abandoned books was this one. So I really like this one. Okay, next, I tried to pull out some, here's one that's very, nothing's really changed except for the background. So again, I left this, and then here's what I turned it into. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, they're back to school type pins. Yeah, for novelty. Yeah, exactly. Okay, then let's see. This one I'm still working on. This one's not done, but I'm liking where it's going. But it's still a work in progress. Oh, Ian knows where some of them are. That one's in London, where the other one, he said. Okay, this one. Okay, so this one's really different. Okay, so look at this big space here. See the little guy right there? See the little guy? That's pretty much all that's left of the original. This little guy right there. See the little guy right there? So this one's completely changed. And this one is varnished. So this one is done. Once you varnish it, guys, you really can't go back and paint on it again. Hi, Faithful Mess. There's faithfulness. So yeah, the only thing I really kept was the little guy there and the horizon. I think the horizon line was there, but that's pretty much it. All right, let's see. Now this one is one of my favorites too. I really like this one. So here's what it started out as. Thank you, Kim. And here's what we turned it into. So I painted all this water here. Now this water is already there, but I painted this water, and of course here, let me show you again. This is what it started out as. And then here's what we turned it into. Hi, Terry L. You like the pin video? Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all to let me know you like the pin video because it makes me want to do more. It makes me want to do more videos that are not live videos. So as long as I know people are watching them and I get the views and I know people are liking them, right? Or, want to watch them. Thank you, Ray. And then this is this one. It's these are abandoned books, Durin. abandoned books that I've altered and made new worlds out of. That's the topic. Okay, this one. Turn it to this one. Trying to get it flat. There's right in the crease there. All right, I got a couple more. And again, guys, I have all my other abandoned books too. I just picked the first one. This is my first one. And so I wanted to kind of use it as as a sample. Those towers are old military buildings in London on the river. Thanks, Ian. All right. So this one. See all the elements, all the time I put in. Look at all the time I put into this one. I put a lot of time into this one. Thank you, Tina. And hi, by the way. So this is what it started out as. And this is and I don't put people in very many of them because I've said before that you, the person, are the person in the piece. All right, this is one again that I haven't done too much to. I did the sky. I painted over this and then redid the sky. But as you can see, the little people there, I kept them. And so I redid the sky, added a planet. So this all acrylic paint, just craft paint, guys, just craft paint. Let's see, who am I missing? So thanks everybody for popping in. If I miss saying hello to you. Okay, I think I got one more. And the tag fell out, so let me find it. This one doesn't look that altered, but it really is if you look close. But anyway. So the flowers, the tiger, the fish. So that's what it was. And then this is what we made. So it's just fun to make your own world. Dee Dee, my kids were walking by asking, why is that Miss Dee Dee lady laughing all the time? Just tell them because I'm happy they're watching, Miss Vicky. Oh my gosh. Can I show the picture, Miss Vicky? Is it on Instagram? Is it only on Facebook? The one with 3 of them out on the lake. The littlest one. Oh my gosh, the littlest one. I gotta show it if I can find it. Let me look on it. IG. Miss. Let's see. I think it's on. Is it only on Facebook? Oh, I'm not seeing it on IG. All right, let me go over to Facebook. Hang on. It's just too cute, guys. Get ready to go. Oh. Okay, let me look. Get ready, people. I'm just saying. Get ready to go. Aw. Where's that picture? Where is it? Let's see. Where is it, Miss Vicky? Oh, where is it? Why am I not finding it? Am I on the wrong thing? Is it under your real other name? I'm not finding it under Miss Vicky. Miss Vicky, I'm not finding it. Where can I find it? It's under your real name. Oh, okay. Hang on. Hang on. Let me go over there. I don't know if you want people seeing your real name, but yeah. I'll try not to show it. Let's see. Oh, I guess you don't care. Where is it? Okay, here we go. I got it. Okay, I got it. Wait, let me scroll. Where is the one? Oh my gosh. You know which one I'm talking about? The 3 of them. Hang on, guys. I'm looking. No, I'm not seeing it. I see the one where y'all are all on the river. I mean, on the lake. I see this one, but I'm not close up of the 3. Oh, wait, maybe it's in there. Maybe it's in there and I haven't. Let me scroll. Here it is. I found it. Oh my gosh. Look at this. All right, guys. Look at Miss Vicky Bees. Look. They're all adorable. But look at this little guy. Wait, there. Look at that little guy. Look at him all bundled up in his in his life jacket. Oh my gosh, the whole picture is adorbs. But look at that little guy in there. Isn't that too cute? And I tell you, Miss Vicky, these are little mini me's, little mini yous. They are little mini Miss Vickies. I'm telling you, she just spit those little mini me's out. Oh, look how cute. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's just too stinking cute. Too stinking cute. Thanks for letting me share it. Okay, so again, guys, this is abandoned places. One is worked in, and one is my clean copy. And I've got abandoned castles, I've got abandoned civilizations, and multiple other abandoned books. But I want to show you a couple things. First off, we're going to do a little flip of these books just because I love them. I want you to see them in their pristine virginness. But so I have an idea in this one. I'm going to go ahead and flip to the one thing that I've done in this one. Then I'm going to do a flip through the book. And then we're going to go work in abandoned palaces. Okay. And I will show the posters. My sample big, so you can see something that's big, that's just from scratch. Okay, so you can work at collage either way, but it's just easier if you have something to start with. If you've never done, oh, thank you, Nicola T. Esla. I can't not say that. So in this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to just do painting in this one, no collage. Now I say that, but then when I go to work in it, I'm going, oh no, I got to add some collage to that. This is all, and I pulled the pins just to show you. These are those inexpensive clearance pins I got at Hobby Lobby, a month ago. They're all like $1 or something at Hobby Lobby, but they're paint pins. Posca is the same thing. Posca paint pins. So I got one Posca. So here's a silver, the Posca. These are all paint pins. They're waterproof. They're acrylic paint in a pen. So any kind, and you can use just acrylic paint as well. But it was just kind of fun just to play with the paint pens. So this is I don't have a before on this one because I only got one of these books. As soon as I see one of these in the store, I'll buy a second one. So you can see the before and afters. But I want to do a flip through because I just love these books. I want you to be able to see, how beautiful they are. And I'm gonna go kind of fast. Let me turn the light back up here. Got a little dark all of a sudden. There we go. If y'all have any questions, put them in caps, or one of the mods will restate your question if I miss it. Need coffee? Yeah. Hi, Kenny. By the way, I'm drinking cranberry juice because my voice is kind of wanting not to be here. Dee Dee, I have the same issue in my paint journal. I keep wanting to slap down some collage bits on the pages, but I'm staying with only paint pens, and paint sample chips. Yeah. Well, I have multiple, different books. I could do different things in different ones. But yeah, it's hard, isn't it? You want a collage. So again, let me just tell you real quick. This one's Abandoned Sacred Places, and this one is Lawrence Joffe. Okay. We may think of churches, mosques, synagogues, and temples as ordered places for organized religion. But over time, as cultures and beliefs change, congregations can sometimes ebb away. Or religious persecution, wars, and natural disasters can stop worshipers from reaching their holy sites. Built to connect the earthly with the heavenly, what happens to those places when they are forgotten and nature is left to invade their hallowed walls? So that's the intro to this. Okay. Hi, Katrina. All right. So I'm going to kind of skip through, and they've got them broke out by, let me go to the Africa, Middle East, Asia, the Americas, and the Pacific, Europe, and picture credits. Okay. Published in 2019. And so I'm going to just do a quick flip. I'm not going to work in this one today, but I did want to show it. I mean, it's so easy to want to, pick up a pen and start doing something. I'm telling you, it's hard not to. It's hard not just to pick up a pen and go in here. I'm telling you, I can't hardly not do it. Because this one's going to be, painty. It's just fun to do it, guys. It's like, this dude, it's almost like doodling. You're just doodling with paint. If you just do, have a one book designated just to paint in rather than to collage. Because when you collage, you've got to have your matte medium. You're going to have your paints. You're going to have, there's a lot more out, a lot more stuff that you got to pull out. Whereas something like this, you could just have some paint pens and just sit and watch TV and color essentially. Now let me hit that with the heat gun because it does, it's on shiny paper, so you want it to dry. Okay. So, you can do different things with different books. If you're afraid to mess up a book, start with a magazine. We've done collaged magazines, small ones, large ones, glued them together, glued multiples together, cut them in half and glued them together, and alter your magazine images so that you're not, if you're afraid you're going to mess up a book, then start with the magazine. Dee Dee, were you the child that would stick a mustache on fashion magazines? To tell you the truth, back when I was young, we didn't have, there probably were Vogue magazines out, but we didn't have fashion magazines. The magazines that I can remember seeing were like Woman's Day, Reader's Digest. Yeah, I'm old, people. But yeah, I probably did a mustache or two here or there. Let's see. As a matter of fact, wait, let me see. Here. I have a little mustache kept here, sticker mustaches. So yeah, I got little sticker mustaches. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, like the Sears and Roebuck or Montgomery Ward or those kind of. We would cut the little people out and make paper dolls out of them. Fussy cut the little people, and even though the clothes didn't fit the people because they were, but we would do stuff like that. Yeah, I was always doing stuff. But also, guys, when we were growing up, we played outside all the time. We were never stuck in the house. Of course, we didn't have all the devices and the computer, and all that. And most of y'all know. We played outside. I was building forts in the wood. We went barefoot all year round. We barefoot outside. I told y'all the story when I stepped on the nail and went and bleached my foot so I didn't have to get a tetanus shot. Although being raised in the military, we pretty much had our shots. So I probably was living off of a 5-year-old tetanus shot when I stepped on that nail. But we were always outside bike riding, no helmets, no knee pads. Yeah, scrape knees. Yeah. Here's Petra. I love the photographs of Petra. There's another one. How did you get your PlayStation outdoor? Yeah, we didn't have any of that stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you came in at dark. Yeah, exactly. Oh, here's one I started with painting out. I wanted something to show you guys. So this one I painted out again. This is just with acrylic paint and a brush. Okay, this is all paint. The blue's all paint. Yeah, it's a wonder we survived, right? So I just love these books. I mean, I love them. Petra's on your bucket list? Yeah. Yeah, and Egypt, yeah. So anyway, I just, you can just make your own, like this right here. Oh yeah, I can't do it in this one. Well, can I? Would it be cheating if I just used a Posca? Let's see. Where's my white Posca? Because I said I wasn't going to collage it. I was just going to paint. Like here. Maybe there's a break right there. Have maybe a little bit more light coming down. So you can just do little, I mean, don't be afraid to play. Don't be afraid to play, but do dry because you don't want to stick your pages together. Farm kids were always outside working with the livestock and crops. Yeah, see, I didn't grow up on a farm or anything like that, but we moved a lot. I grew up in the military, so we were always moving. You have to be adaptable when you have to move every couple of years, change schools. I don't even know. Let me try to think real quick. We went to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I probably went to 8 schools, 9, 8 or 9 different schools. Okay, so here's the one where this is all with the paint pens. All this is with the paint pens. So I added little wheat stalks, those are all hand painted, and all the raindrops are painted in. And as is this one little water through the desert. Okay. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Judy. Okay, so let's get crack-a-lack in here because we want to get on a page. Yeah, and then I married the military, so, my kids grew up the same way. I was cleaning out some more pictures and things out of the garage. I came across a gorgeous picture of Annie. I wonder if she'd care if I showed it. When she was modeling, she put herself through, after she graduated high school, and then she went to college. She put herself through nursing school, became an RN, moved out to LA, did modeling out in LA, and she's still an RN. And I love this one too. And so I have some really nice pictures of her. Okay, don't tell her I'm showing. So I came across one of her old portfolios, and I'm going to send it to her, but I'll show you. This is when she moved out to LA and has some. Okay, so this is my daughter Annie, and I'll just show you real quick a couple of her modeling pictures. So I came across these. So yeah, I'm gonna send those to her. Trust me, there's plenty more, but I'm not. That's all I'm brave enough to show. That's all I'm gonna be brave enough to show. So look at this. Oh, that's a tree, guys. That is a tree grown around. Look at that. So see, this could be painted out. A tree painted out here. See, I'm going to have to I can't just do paint pens because I don't have all the colors I need. So it's going to have to be acrylic paint. And that was my daughter, one of my daughters, Natalie. Yeah. The one that lives out in LA. Yeah, she decided that she was going to go out to LA. She did it as a traveling RN. After she put herself through nursing school, she went out to LA with her cousin. They went out there, and her cousin wanted to be in TV, and she did do some. Her cousin did some extra work in some TV shows. But Annie did modeling, and then she was a traveling RN. So she always worked in hospitals, So, no, I think, Ian, what she said is she wanted to go to Petra and Egypt. Yeah. Yeah. I think she knows that, Ian. So again, this is all grown over. Yeah, Hubster and we did some catalog modeling back in the day when we were young and decent looking. I got to go get I'll get a picture. I'll show you a picture of me and Hubster when we were probably in our early 30s. I'll show you a picture of us. It's downstairs. When I go get some juice, I'll bring it up. Isn't this a beautiful book though? Look at this. This is going to be waterfalls, people. Waterfalls. They're like, right now, they're like vines. They're like vines coming down, but waterfalls. Oh, see, I'm so anxious to work in every page. Look at this one. Machu Picchu. I always watch shows on Machu Picchu, take notes on. I love watching the history channels, and whether you agree with their theories or their, ideas on everything, I like to watch it for the ideas. Whether or not you how old you think things are, where did they come from, where did they go, what happened to that civilization, what happened to those people, whether or not you agree with their theories, then you can still watch them, and you can use your imagination and think, well, they think that, but what if this? But you got to write that stuff down. Write it down. If you don't write it down, you're not going to remember. So the next time you're watching a show on Machu Picchu, you go, oh, wait, I had a good idea about so and so and so and so. What was it again? Oh, I don't remember. I didn't write it down. You got to have some notebooks and sketchbooks, people. I'm telling you, 3-ring binders. I live off of Post-it notes, so if I don't have a book next to me, I usually have a sketchbook, a 3-ring binder, a composition book, a traveler, a disc binder. I got something. I always got something to write in. So isn't this awesome, guys? Look at this. See, it's already painted in my mind. But I've done a lot of them, guys. You can't necessarily just look at a page and say, oh, okay, I know exactly what I want to do. And rarely do I ever start a page where I know everything I'm going to do. I love space. I love water. I love elements of time. So I usually like watches and clocks and things in it. I like mist and airy things and mystery. I like mystery in it. So I know I'm going to apply those kind of things to my pages, but do I know specifically what's going to go where? No, but I just go for it. I just go for it. We did a Stonehenge in one of the other books. It's not in the Abandoned Places in one of the other ones. But these are all going to be so fun to alter. So I'm going to try to just alter this particular book with just paint, not just paint pens, because there's no way I could do it. I don't have enough of them. But with acrylic paint and try to do it with no collage. This particular book, I'm going to try to do with no collage. You like your cranberry juice? Yeah, I'll bring you some. Robin says she lives off her steel trap memory. Okay. Oh, I don't have one of those. My mind is always in the now. It's always in the now. Whatever I'm working on, I'm always moving forward. I'm always like, what am I doing now? I'm in the now. I'm not really thinking about, well, what I got to do later or what happened yesterday or, I live in the now. And so whatever my brain power I have at the moment is going into what I'm doing right now. And I won't remember it later. I won't remember. If I'm watching something on Machu Picchu and they say a date, I don't know. If I don't write it down, So, yeah, I have to write everything down. Okay, look at that. Oh, it's going to be stunning. Okay, so again, this is Abandoned Sacred Places, and I'll only want to use paint. Let me remind myself, because then I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up later and start collaging in it. Hang on. Paint only. Okay, I'll remind myself. All right. If you weren't here earlier, I did a little flip through Abandoned Places, and to show you kind of what kind of things we do. All right, so now we're going to work in Abandoned Palaces. Now, I think what I'll do, just for the sake of making sure if anything happened on the video or anything, I'm going to go get some juice. And then we're going to do the pen giveaway, which real quick. And then we're going to work, because once I get rolling in my project, I'm not going to want to stop and clean my hands, wash my hands, and do a giveaway. So I think we're going to go ahead and do the giveaway as soon as I get back. So everybody give me a thumbs up for the giveaway. Even if you don't like the show, you're going to like a giveaway. So give me a thumbs up for the giveaway. All right, let me move those pins out of the way. I won't be probably using much of those. So I'm not gonna explain the pins. I might say like, all right, these are Ink Joys. These are two of the different kinds of the Crayola. What are they called again? Take notes. There's two different things in here. There's a felt tip and a marker. So there's two different kinds of Take Note by Crayola in here. These are the Ink Joys. Okay. And again, if you did not see the video that Hubster and I made yesterday on this pin haul, then watch that. So if you want to see everything, I pulled out. Oh wait, that goes with that. I pulled out a Signo Uniball because I bought a set of these for myself. I'm going to put one of those in the giveaway. I bought two sets of the Crystal Extra Bold. I love drawing with these, so I bought one for myself. This is one for the giveaway. Here's another pen. These are my Sharpie pens. These are what I write with. I write with the ones that have silver on them. Mostly they're a little bit thinner, but I'm going to put one of those in there. These are just some mechanical pencils. Just write lead, just plain old lead, mechanical pencils. Then I have the frictions. These are the erasable frictions. And if you watched the video yesterday, just FYI, that is the eraser. Took us a while to figure that out. But these are the friction erasables. That is the eraser. And as Miss Vicky B said, they are heat sensitive. So if you write with these and you go out in the heat, if you go out, they can fade in the heat. She said they come back if you put it in the freezer. But anyway, it's kind of like invisible ink or something. But anyway, these are novelty pens and pencils, right? Okay, so we got some of the frictions. Then I got a set of Scribble. These are the Scribble, just like fine liners, kind of like fine liner markers. So there's those. And again, Hubster did tests of all these. Let's make sure the lids are on. Hubster did tests of all these yesterday. And then these are some gel pens. These are the Scribble Stuff gel pens. So some of those. And other than the black pens that I just took a couple out for the giveaway, the only thing I'm keeping really, oh wait, this one goes with that. The only thing I'm keeping for myself are the highlighters. They are erasable highlighters, but Hubster and I are going to use the highlighters. So I'm keeping the highlighters that I bought. But everything else, I am in a way. Now, I don't think that, now the Scribble came in a set, and it was about $14 for 25 different pens. But everything else was probably, this was two separate sets. Everything else was probably $4.99 or under. Like these were like $1.25. I don't remember all the prices of everything. But anyway, this is going to be the giveaway. We're going to give this away as soon as I go get me some juice and maybe some coffee, and I'll bring that back up. So just give me a minute, as long as the cat doesn't jump up here and mess it up while I'm gone. All right, so let me go get my juice, and then we'll do the giveaway, and then we're going to work in the thing there. So I'll give you the giveaway rules as soon as I get back. So give me thumbs up, guys. I'll be right back. Well, Chippy came, my little chipmunk I feed every day, came and got his sunflower seeds. I try to give him some lettuce, thinking that lettuce, gotta catch my breath now. He might like lettuce. That might be good fiber for him, but he's not eating lettuce. So, yeah, maybe chipmunks don't like lettuce. Hi, Devin. Um, someone needs to, Darren, sit back and relax. You'll get used to the way the show rolls, okay? Just chill, dude, or miss. Just chill. Okay, I did pick up this picture. Let me dust it off. It's a little dusty. This is Hubster and I. Let me think of what year it would have been. I probably would have been 31 or 2, and he's 6 years older than me. So he would have been 37, 36 or 37. I would have been 31 or something like that. So this is Hubster and I. It's got a glare on it, of course. So there we are. That's Hubster and I back about, a lot of years ago. That's all right. So this was when we were doing catalog modeling. Would have been in a catalog. So yeah, okay, let's see if I can get it to focus. Does it want to focus? That's probably as good as it's going to get, guys. But yeah, that's when we were young and thin. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, so now let's see. Let me get a pen here. All right, so here's how the giveaway works. Are you paying attention, Duran? Oh, thanks, Kim. Okay, so how the giveaway works. Now, I did say this yesterday. I'm not going to hold anybody to it. And you can just go ahead and win. And then if your conscience tells you to do it, go ahead and do it. I would like whoever wins this to find a young person to at least give them half, okay? Find a young person to give some of these to. Whether you have a granddaughter, a kid, a grandson, a neighbor, find a kid that you know that you can give some of these to, okay? I'm giving them all to you so you can share them and pass them on. Share them and pass them on to somebody that you can share with. Okay, so here's how it works. Don't do anything yet. Don't put any numbers in yet. But when I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. I should wait until the thumbs up get to a 100. Okay, we're at 88 thumbs up. Get them up to 100. I love having fun with you. I'm just messing with you guys. I love messing with you guys. One number only. The person closest without going over. I'm going to send you all these pins. And international is good too. I'll send them international. Okay, now let me get to random.org. Okay, we're at 98. Come on, guys, 2 more thumbs up. I'm there. All right, there we go. We're at 101. Okay, so I'm going to go to random.org in a minute after everybody puts in a number. Okay, and there's a little box here, 1 to 100, and I'm going to generate a number. I'll give y'all a couple minutes. Okay, I'm going to type in go, and everybody put their number. Okay, put in your number between 1 and 100, the closest without going over. And again, guys, just share some of them with a young person that you know, just share with somebody. I'm sharing with y'all. You can share with somebody. If it's in the States, I'll put them in one of the little priority boxes. I'll put them all in a priority box and ship them. If it goes overseas, it's going to go in a padded envelope, and we cross our fingers and hope for the best, because there's no way I can track it. I wouldn't want to pay to track pins, right? And one number only between 1 and 100. I'm not even going to comment on a couple things I see going on. Somebody's about to get booted. I'm just saying, somebody's about to be off the chat. Yeah, there. Holly said it herself. Thank you, Holly, for saying what I didn't want to say. Yeah, we're so patient. We're so patient around here. Yeah. Okay, so get them in. I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get your numbers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Stop. Okay. All right. So your numbers between 1 and 100. Here we go. I'm going to generate a number. 90. The closest to 90 without going over. The closest to 90 without going over. Now, we're patient around here, people, but we have our limits. Just saying. Okay. Closest to 90 without going over. I wait for 3 mods or 3 or 4 people to tell me the winner. I'll write their name down. And let me go ahead and let me find something to just throw this in for now. I think they should all fit in one of these boxes. I think if I make one of these boxes, I'll make one of these boxes real quick just to have them to put something in while y'all are looking to see who got the closest to 90. Another, yeah, mod salute for sure. Mod salute. I think they should fit in one of these boxes. Let me see if I can build one of these. I feel like an origamiist. An origamist? An origamist? Okay, Chantel had 86. I'm going to wait for at least 2 or 3 people. 2 or 3 people to tell me. Okay, so let's put some tape on that. Okay, this is going to be a little loud. I'm going to pull off a piece of tape. Okay, so we're going to tape this shut. I'll tape it up and everything better. I'm just putting, I just want something to put them in for now. Okay, Kenny had 87. Okay, I'm going to wait. So I'm going to put them all in here. Here's our Bic. And again, if you want to see what all these pens are, then go on yesterday's show. I don't know if they're going to fit in here or not. I might have to get a bigger box. Let's see if I put some sideways. I just want them picked up for now. Oh, that's my pen I'm writing with. I just want them picked up for now. Y'all have to get a bigger box. I just want to pick them up so that they're all right here. Okay, so I'm just going to, whoever wins. Okay, is it Kenny? Okay, Kenny. I will package these better for you, Kenny. Kenny, do I have your current address, Kenny? Kenny, go ahead, Kenny, if you don't mind, email me your address again. So I just make sure I have your right address. Here, let me give you my email again. I probably do, but go ahead and send it to me again so I don't have to worry. Okay. Okay, so Kenny, you can share with your granddaughter. That's what they said, Kenny. So yeah. Are we right? Did somebody say something different now? I asked for 3 or 4 confirmations. So I'm gonna wait. Let's see. They said it was Kenny. I'm looking, I'm waiting for some confirmation. Kenny had 87. Okay. 88 didn't make it in time. Okay, so it's Kenny. All right, so there we go. I'll send these out this week, Kenny. Okay. You can share with your granddaughter. How's that? Yay. Hi, Lena. You're welcome. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started with our project. All righty, here we go. Let's see. Let me get this. I told my thing about Miss Vicky and the friction pins. I'm throwing away things I don't need here. Okay. Oh, let me show you some posters. All right. So here's some of our collage posters that we've done. So I'll just try to show them. They're big. They're like 36 by 24. One of them is even bigger than that. One of them's about 40 something by 40 something. This one's probably about 24 by 36. These, my lemurs are all hand drawn. And then you can see all the little collage-y bits up here. So I'll just kind of scroll by so you can see what's going on. But these are full posters, um, collage posters. This one is my circus. There. Okay, let's see what else. This one we did pretty recently. This one we did. It's not wanting to. Let's see if I can get the light to flash back. Too bright. Hang on, guys. Let me fix the light because I got rid of the white background. It wants to flash out. Let's turn that light down. There we go. All right. Okay. So this one is all collage and paint. Pencil. You can see where some of the pencil is. Okay. You can see I like time. I like clocks and watches and time. But anyway, so this is another poster that's probably about 24 by 36, something like that. I'm not measuring right now. Here's one of my animal posters. This is my peace sloth, and he's all painted. This little bit up here is some collage and then painted to make it look like a guitar. But he's completely paint. The hands painted. I just use my own hand as an example. But this is a piece of paper here. This is a little piece of paper here. But he's completely painted himself. And thank you. Yeah, I love my peace sloth. And so I'm not going to show all my animals. That's just one there. Then these are done on black. These are done on just black craft paper. And they're really big. So let's see if the light will adjust. This one's probably about it's a square. It's probably about a 36 by 36. And again, it's rolled up. This is one of my scroll ones, done on a big roll of paper. So you can kind of see. This one was done in 2015. So yeah, this one's been around a while. Just try to show you some different areas of it. Okay, and let's see, got one more here. This one's even bigger. I don't even know if it's going to fit. Try to get it to fit under there. Doesn't want to unroll, but yeah. I can't fit it all the way under there, really. But it's huge. But anyway, those are some collage that start from scratch. Those are some collage that start from scratch. Now I'm going to readjust the light because now we're going to have white background. I've got to lighten it back up again. There we go. Okay. So thank you. I love my worlds too. All right. So again, Connie sent me a duplicate. So now we can show a before and after. And so let me put one to the side while we're working. And I have a little box here just to prop up, just to kind of take the shine off the page, a little bit of the glare. And yeah, let's see. So now there's not enough light right here. Let me turn on another light over here. We need a little bit more light. I have about 6 lights that I can use here. All right, there, that's pretty good. I've not picked a page. I did pick out a couple. I have a couple of scrapbook papers. I have a few things of collage here. And of course, I have all my collage bins. And I don't know yet what I'm going to need. So it's hard for me to pick my collage elements till I pick a page. Once I pick a page, I start thinking, oh, I might need this or I might need that. So we'll see how it goes and what happens. But first, I'm going to do a flip. I haven't done a flip through Abandoned Palaces yet. And again, this is Michael Kerrigan, Kerrigan. And I'll show it again. He does other, he has other books out. And I did buy Let me see if it comes right up. I did buy, oh, here we go. It should be here Friday off of Amazon. I bought this book by him as well. I showed it earlier, but a lot of people weren't here. Thank you, Katrina. All right, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Cold War Plans That Never Happened. So that's by the same person that put together Abandoned Palaces. Again, it's Amber Books in the UK. Okay. All right. So I'm going to flip. And this one's from Connie. She sent me the duplicate. Kerrigan sent me the first one, and he sent me a nice letter. I said, I want your signature. I want your, something signed by you. So he did sign. And again, let me cover up the addresses. But anyway, it's Amber Books is the publisher. And y'all can follow Amber Books on, and I would recommend that you do on Twitter, Amber Books and Kerrigan Connolly, and Kerrigan's also on IG, and I think yes, on Facebook. I follow mostly on Twitter and IG, but if you follow Amber Books on Twitter, then they post their new books. They post new books coming up. So I would recommend follow some good things on Twitter, not just the bad things. Follow the good things. Okay. All right, so the contents are the introduction, the Americas and Caribbean, Western Europe, Eastern Europe, Africa and the Middle East, Asia and the Pacific, and picture credits. Again, let me read you the intro. Rudyard Kipling wrote of Bundy Palace, Rajasthan. I know I'm probably saying that wrong. That it is such a palace as men built for themselves in uneasy dreams. The work of goblins rather than of men. Today, the decaying 17th century edifice looms over the town below, a permanent reminder of a glorious past. Open the pages of abandoned palaces and discover, and he names all the different places. I'm not gonna read them all, but yeah, so they're abandoned palaces. I know, right? Y'all gotta. I'm telling you, even if you don't, and especially if you don't do abandoned, I like 2 copies of each, one to work in and one to not have anything done in. But any of the abandoned books are amazing, and I like to read them. Sometimes I'll research them, But really, guys, so awesome to see them. I mean, just look at this. I'm trying to read some chat too. Welcome back, Rochelle. So yeah, look. And see, you can blend all 3 of these together. Don't be afraid. All right, look for an example. Look where this tree line goes up, and you see how it almost matches that right there? Always look for those things that kind of line up accidentally. And you could paint this out. This could be clouds right here. And see how that lines up? Things like that. Look for things like that. And you just gotta hear how this right here almost can can kind of go into this world here. And you paint it out. Paint things out. Yeah, they're awesome books. Look at this one. See, this looks like to me like a UFO crashed into this building. I mean, just doesn't it look like that? I mean, it just automatically looks like that. Oh, but just use your imagination. And I can tell you right now, if you've never done any collage or altered books, you're not going to probably like your first few. I've done hundreds of them, guys, and I still do ones that I don't like. Look, this would be a good one for Halloween, wouldn't it? We have pumpkins all in here. Doesn't this look, all kinds of I'm just going to take a moment. Just going to take a moment. Where's my, it almost could be yellow. Let's see. Let's take this yellow paint pen. I don't know how well these are going to work. I haven't played with them enough. But, go in that window, out that window. Okay, so let's put some orange and some white. And again, I don't have any matte medium or anything on this, so you got to kind of do a couple layers. Cut across here, into here, out to there. Doesn't that look cool? Yeah, that would be a good Halloween one, wouldn't it? You know, instead of birds up there, you can have bats. I mean, you know, we have our seasonal imagination around here too. So anyway, um, look at all this vine. It's just there's just so much. I haven't picked a page yet. I'm just kind of flipping through first, kind of get an idea. I like this. This could be very other dimensional. Let me get my where's my little post-its here. I'm gonna post it a couple of different ones. Oh, this one too, though. Ah, I don't know. This might win. That one might win. But the books themselves are stunning, just in and of themselves. Look at this. You know, that you could just walk into a whole nother world right there. Look at this. And I love stairs too. I love anything that has stairs. Aren't they just awesome, guys? See, look. You know, this is kind of like the one that, you know, this one, instead of having white mist, we could have an orange yellow mist. Again, I'm not really used to this particular, but I'd paint all this out first. I'm just trying to get a little orange in there. But don't be afraid to play. It's just paint. If you don't like it, paint over it. I love pictures with paths or roads. Hi, Ray. You raised your hand and said hi. So you're saying hi to hi, Ashley. Oh, okay. Let's just keep going here. Old cars. Look at this. I just love it. I love the old abandoned places. I watch them on TV. I watch them on YouTube. I watch the old mall, you know, where people go into the malls. Oh, look at this with all the water. See, this would all turn into probably a reflection in space. Or put space up here and then down here have a reflection of the stars too. I kind of know. I'm kind of liking that one too. I'm liking a lot of them. I haven't picked any. Because I have two of them, Julie, and I can do it. Because I can. Where's the other one? Hang on. What do I do with it? Where did I go? Where did it go? Because we can paint in one. And really, guys, if you don't want to paint in one, then you know either get two or buy the book because it's cool. You know, they're just cool books. Go out and get you some of the abandoned worlds. I think I've done one or started one similar to this, but it was a big one, a photograph of this place. And I've also seen this on a history special. You like that, Ray? So I just want to do a picture. So yeah, there are. I think this one's on Amazon now. The last one came out, I think, last week. This one should. Yeah, this one is because Connie got me the duplicate. So I'm thinking it might be the abandoned sacred places. I'm not sure if that one's on Amazon yet. Or sacred palaces. I'm sorry, sacred palaces. Let's see. So we'll see how far we can get today. Don't forget, Janet comes on at 1. I think she's still coming on. Janet, wake up, girl. I know, isn't it? And I have to always say Nicola T. Esla. I have to say your whole name. It's just an awesome name. It's kind of like saying BDI Beth. BDI Beth is another name I like to say. Yeah, some are old and beautiful. I know. Look at this one. This is in Kenya. No, wait, no. Yeah, this one's in Kenya. The overleaf was in Lebanon. This one's in Kenya. I mean, look at this. Isn't it just awesome? Stream at your normal time, 1. Okay, thanks, Janet. I like to tease Janet. And look at this, guys. Doesn't this look like a painting already? Doesn't this just look like a painting? An already done painting. Yeah, I like to put galaxies on it. Just about everything. Don't I, Faithfulness? Oh my gosh. Because I love the ideas of space and time and water and mist and mystery. I just, make up your own little world. Okay, where's this one? What's the overleaf? This one's in Hong Kong. This one's in Hong Kong. I know, right? And look at this. This could be a gargoyle. Doesn't that look like a gargoyle sitting there? A gargoyle sitting in some world on his back. Look, there's his paw. So if y'all missed the beginning of the show, I did do a flip through of the Abandoned Places, my first book that I still work in. And I did do a flip of that and show a before and after. So, yeah, I think that's the last one. So one more. That's it. Look at that one. I love that one too. So I picked what I picked, 2 or 3. I picked 3 different ones. Like this one. I am propped up here with a little box. This one, it might be this one. And then this one. I think I'm going to go with this one. For one reason, I think I can do this one fairly quick because I want to do it in 2 hours or so. But we'll see. If I don't finish it, then I finish it, and I always post pictures. But I really like this one. All right, so we're going to go with this. All right, let me get some wax paper. And I always tell you guys everything I use throughout the process. So first off, you want to make sure you have wax paper or something. It doesn't have to be wax paper. Wax paper doesn't stick, so it's a good thing to have. And it's cheap. Behind each page. Because when you start painting all the way to the edge, your paint can glue the pages together. Let's remove that. And you don't want your paint, if you go paint off, off the edges, to stick your pages. All right, so, and for something different, I usually don't pull out scrapbook papers, but I did today. I pulled out, these are some other ones that I had in notebooks for other purposes, and I pulled these out because they have different textures. And I've had these laying around they're in a notebook for another project. We don't have enough notebook. I'll read it to y'all where it is. Just a minute. So I pulled out some of these, like some water. I kind of like the water. I like the water and the rocks. I'm feeling that. And then some flowers. Here's some more water. Some bricks. Just some random texture-y type papers. I like the tree thing there, but I think I'm going to go with the water and the rocks. So I pulled that out. I also pulled out some black and white. What's his name? Ernst. I forget his name. That does these. Anyway, I cut up one of his books. And these are the images in there. So I might use some of this. I have that pulled. Let's take the wax paper back. I use baby wipes to keep things clean and also to smear the paint. Let me move all my, I gotta kind of get a little organized here so I don't have any room. Let's move that off. Let's move this out of the way. I'm just trying to make some space here. Put this, cat had the brush on here earlier. Let's put that up. So I use just Huggies natural. Don't use ones that are soapy, aloe. Just get Huggies or natural, because you're not. The reason is if you have one that has the scents and the soap, when you start smushing around your paint, it's going to go. It's going to be smushy and foamy and mushy. So just get the Huggies Naturals. They're the best. I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. All right. Hey, Kim. Let's get a sip of juice. I think I said hi to you, little sister Cheryl. Yeah, I like doing sound effects. Okay. So I think I'm going to use that. Now let's pick a few other things as well. Let's see. I already have some watches and clocks torn out. Got a watch magazine here, so I'll probably use something out of that. There's that piece there. So you can see they're all falling, everything's falling out. I don't know. I've torn this one out, but there's purple in there. I'm wanting the purple, but we can always get rid of purple. So just different magazines. I like to use calendars. Calendars are good for large images. That might work there. We'll just roll with it for now. I gotta sneeze, guys. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze on you. Okay, I think there's only one. This may be too coppery. We'll see. Because I'm not going to go with this. That kind of might roll together. And some water. All right. So, but first I'm going to start with some paint. Let's go ahead and start with some paint first. Let's move this out of the way. All right. All right. So, I use coffee lids for palettes. Thank you. I just use, let me fix this. I sit on a big fuzzy blanket and it kind of gets away from me. See, one of these nice fuzzy blankets, but it kind of gets away from you. It like slides because it's so soft and squishy. It slides easy. So fix that. Okay. So I got my water thing over here. Let's move that over here. With cat always likes to play with that. I have a spray bottle if I need extra water down my paint. I'm not going to be varnishing anything today, so I'm going to put the varnish away. Although if you missed it, I use the Delta Ceram Coat interior exterior gloss varnish. This is what I varnish my pages with. Now, when you varnish them, you have to leave it open overnight. Don't try to just varnish it. Don't hit it with the heat gun and close the book. Just leave it set out overnight. Leave it and let it dry. Okay, so I use craft paints. Move all this again. I think I'm going to go with some different. I'm going to go with some purple today instead of blue. I love me some slate blue, but I think I'm going to go with purple. And this is just craft paint. This is Purple Wave. This is Americana craft paint. The reason I like Americana craft paint, one, it's pretty, opaque. It covers well. Sometimes when you're going over glossy paper, if you're using yellow, red, or lime green, it's kind of a little more translucent than other colors. So keep that in mind. I like starting with a lot of black too, because I do a lot of space, nebulas, space, planets. And so anyway, the other thing to do, regardless of the brand of craft paint you get matte. And that's why I like just craft these projects, because if you get the more expensive artist grade and tube paint, it's got a sheen to it. and your color pencils are going to fight with that sheen. This is matte. Now, the Americana also sells metallic, satin, gloss. They sell all those. You want to get one, it doesn't say matte on it, but it's not, it doesn't say satin, gloss, metallic. You just want one that's just flat, matte craft paint. Okay. Hi, Rachel. All right. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to need some black and white. I don't know what I'm going to need yet. I just, some black. And I'll probably put white. So I'm going to probably need some stars. I'll need a bucket of stars. So this is dry. It's dry paint. So I can put paint on top of paint when it's dry. Always shake them too, because the oils can sit. Okay, so some white, some black, and some purple for now. I'm also gonna. I don't like using metallic, because for the reason I said that it's hard to do pencil. But this is called antique gold, and it's not a metallic. They're just calling it antique gold. You could also use let's see ochre, yellow ochre for a gold. Before you cover it up, don't forget to tell us where this. Okay, yeah, okay. And I will take. I don't need to take a picture. I got 2 of this book. Okay, let me read this one to you. This is something else. I'm going to cover this whole thing up. This one is an igloo city in Alaska. There was never a functioning hotel here. Still, lest the city the 1970s developers envisioned put in its gas station, itself now derelict. The giant concrete igloo was supposed to, okay, so this is all one, okay, this is the same area. The giant concrete igloo was supposed to tempt tourists to break the 580K, the 360-mile journey between Fairbanks and Anchorage. And by the way, we drove to Alaska. We lived there for 3 years. I didn't even know this was Alaska when I started this. We lived in Alaska and Anchorage for 3 years, and we drove. We drove from San Antonio, Texas to Anchorage. And you think, I think people sometimes think that once you get up to the end of the United States, like Seattle or Washington up there, that, Alaska's right there. No. Seattle, from San Antonio to Seattle, is halfway to Anchorage, because you've got to get through Canada, British Columbia, the Yukon, and then back down, curve around down to Alaska. Seattle is halfway. From San Antonio to Seattle is like 2,500 miles. From Seattle to Anchorage, it's far, people. It's far. And Hubster and I drove it. We drove it. We drove the Alcan Highway. Okay, well, anyway. The builders only be able to require, so standing 80 feet tall, and they're given the meters and feet, 105 feet wide. This freakish concrete structure was lined with plywood. Local entrepreneur Leon Smith, who lived from 1921 to 1999, started trying to achieve his vision in 1972. But state bureaucrats were to dash his dreams. Inspectors looked askance at the lack of windows, essential though this was the effect. But there were seen to have been several other violations too. So I guess these were not real windows. They were just made to look like windows. I don't know. But anyway, I never saw this when we went to, Canada, British Columbia, Yukon. Let me see here. Hang on. Let me get a little map of North America here. Hang on. I don't know how well I can show it on my map of North America. Oh, I put it North America, but it's still okay. Here we go. All right, here. This is a good one here. Let me turn it sideways. All right. So let me get a pointer. Let me get something to point with. Okay, so here down here, San Antonio, Texas, is this southern part of Texas down here, right? So we drove all the way up to Seattle. That was 2,500 miles from there. And I know it's a little fuzzy, guys. Let's see, maybe I can move this a little bit. There we go. So we drove all the way from San Antonio up to Seattle. That's halfway. And, we went this way, That's halfway. Then you got to go up here through, and I'm probably going to not get them right. But anyway, British Columbia, Yukon, all up in here. And not perspective. This is like at an angle like this. This is really down more. If you look at it from a flat, this is on a globe. So on the globe here, it doesn't look as. Let me find another map because I don't want one on a globe because that's making it askew. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is better. All right, so San Antonio to Seattle. And then up here, so you got to go through all these territories of Canada, British Columbia, Yukon, and there's Alaska. But Anchorage, then you got to go up here on the Alcan, and it's up and then down. You go up, you got to go up here, and then you go back down. So that's another 2,500 miles or thereabouts. Yeah, the other map was a little askew because it was a globe. Yeah. So it's really far to drive. That's my point. It's far to drive. Okay, so let's put that back up there. Put my knife away. There we go. Okay, so anyway, this was up there between Fairbanks and Anchorage. Tourist attraction. That never happened. Okay, so I'm going to just start with this. Oh, where's my here? Let's put a little. I'm not sure how much I'll need of this right away. All right, I want to start with these three colors. So we're going to go with the, what is it called again? Purple Wave, black, white, and it's called antique gold, but it's almost exactly the same color as yellow ochre. And it's not gold, it's not metallic. There's no metallic in it. Okay, so got me a baby white, and we're going to start. So again, I have my wax paper all the way around because I'm going to be painting to the edge. And if I paint to the edge, I don't want to glue my pages together. So when I start, I just kind of look at it. I don't really, I always know I like waves. I like waterfalls. I like mystery. And I've said that a whole bunch of times, but just to clarify again. So I'm going to start out with the purple. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get rid of this over here. And you could do this with the brush. I like getting finger painting. It makes it, to me, it gives it more life. If you have finger painting instead of brush painting, but that's just me. Right now I'm just covering up. Just covering up all the white. And this is why you want the wax paper. See, look, because you'll glue your pages together. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go all the way around with the purple. Let's make sure the... And if you get it anywhere you don't want it, you can wipe it away. This is, I haven't put the matte medium on anything yet. I'm going to go in here with some white. I haven't put any matte medium on here yet. So you have to kind of wipe it away while it's wet. Once it's dry, you know it's set. This is why you have your baby wipes. You'll go through lots of baby wipes. Okay. I know it looks funny, but just give me some time. Now I'm dip into some black down here. And some of it I will paint with brush when I get more detailed, right? Right now I'm just trying to cover up anything I don't want. All right, and I know it kind of looks like a hot mess, but trust me, it develops. All right, so now I'm going to get those colors off and get another baby wipe. You'll go through lots of baby wipes. You got to have a pack of them handy. You like it already, Cheryl? And so, like, if there's places where I really can't, get around really well, then I'll just go in here with the brush, and I want it a little lighter than that, so I'm going to add some white to that, purple. So like my fingers can't get right up next to those little windows there. I don't like that window. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to turn this a little bit smaller there. Don't be afraid. I don't like that window right there. Don't be afraid to paint out things. Like, oh, I don't like that window. Just get rid of it. You're making your own new world here. It looks like an avalanche. No, it probably won't be an avalanche. I really am gonna have this in space. In some form, and I don't like that other window there either. So let's get a little more white here, a little more purple. A little more purple. But just throwing some paint on with your fingers makes it less precious, less intimidating, less. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna mess it up. Remember when Buddy did that yesterday? If y'all watched yesterday, he was making what do you call it? What's his name? On Raymond, the cousin. Oh, I'm so annoying. Hubster was doing that yesterday. Yes, he is. He was funny. Okay, so we got to start here. All right, now I'm going to dry this, and then I'm going to do some collage. And I'm just cleaning my brush off on here, and we'll continue on in a little bit. But anyway, and so again, just keep cleaning and wiping, and your hands will be a mess by the end of the day. I'll have to redo my nails, and it is what it is. If you're an artist, you're able to see. Okay, let me try this. And a heat gun is really, I don't want to say it's necessary, but you can use a hair dryer, but it's going to take longer. If my heat gun's like 25 years old. It's an old Marvy Cheetah. If this thing went out, I would be hawking something around the house to go buy another one. I got to have a heat gun. All right, so let's see. Let me pick. Let's go with what I started with here. I picked some things out. So let's start with some of these. This may be a little big. I like it, but I'm thinking, well, let's see what we can do here. Because, I like putting watches and clocks in time. Let's go ahead and cut this down here. And let's see here. I'm going to see about putting a top on this. Let's see. And sometimes you don't know. You got to kind of fit things. You don't know if it's going to fit. You don't know if it's going to work. If you have tons of what do you call it? Maybe this piece. You have tons of collage stuff at your fingertips, like I do. I got bins and bins and bins. But you don't have to have that many. Pick elements you like. Pick elements of things you like. I'm just going to play with a few different pieces here. And see what I like. Do I like this? Do I like that? Without the strap up there, though. And also, I'm cutting right now, but if you want to blend your collage, because I'm not sure which I'm going to use. If you want to blend collage easier, use torn edges if you want to paint them in. Torn edges will blend better than cut edges. Okay, your world, that's Bob Ross. Yeah. Oh, good, Laura. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I did show some of my, and you've seen them though before, Laura. I showed some of the finished pages at the beginning so that people get, if they're new, They've never seen me do mixed media, altered book, collage. Okay, so again, I don't know. I'm going to just kind of look. Do I want something over here? Do I want it over here? Okay, so and it might not look, it might look a little weird at first. Oh no, not weird at all. But like for instance, this right here, if I glue that on, look, I've got a planet right there. Okay, I've got a planet right there. I just don't know if I want it that big. Um, and then I kind of like, see, don't like the date. Of course, I clean out the dates all the time. Let's see though. I'm thinking I might like this one better. Okay, let's cut this down. Because I always like to put watch hands going through the worlds to indicate. I love putting time. I love indicating time in everything. It's just one of my motifs that I like to do. What catalog do you get the big watches from? It's a watch magazine, Holly. There's probably 5, 6 different ones out there. A watch magazine. Now, see, if once I put this on, guys, this will all be painted out. It's gonna be a lot of paint to this, and I haven't even decided if I want that here yet. I'm just, right now I'm at the play stage. You'll see later on when I start adding details and painting little bits in, I get quiet. I do get quiet. Okay, let's see. Okay, it looks like a Death Star, but all right, let me get my wax paper back up under there. All right, so let's see, what else did I pick out? All right, I picked out, move all these other watch parts out of the way. I'm just going to see what else I picked. I did pick out these Ernst, I forget his name. Y'all, if y'all know who this is, out of his book. It's all kinds of sea life and things that he's drawn. And sometimes just a little touch of that can be really cool. But I'm not sure yet. Like, for instance, like this. That would be very cool back there. Or maybe, no, I don't want it on the inside. Do I want that? Because I've got so much gray, purple, with just a little bit of yellow ochre. Let's see. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of flipping through in here looking. Oh, that looks like an ovary. I mean, like a uterus. It's supposed to be some kind of sea life, I think. Okay. Here's some. Okay, now, here, I do kind of like this. Here's what I'm liking about this. Kind of liking that. Needs another one, though. I don't think I have another one. Didn't it, though? I mean, seriously. I don't want to use that. Okay, but I think I need another piece of coral something over here. I don't know if I got something that will match sort of similar. Or if it won't matter. Oh my gosh, some of these things. I'm not going to show you some of them. They look, because my imagination's good. Let's see, what else do I have here? See, I'm trying to find something else that could be something similar to this. Just to have one that's kind of far away. That might work. Yeah, I could paint it. I could paint that one in too. Let's see. I'm just having fun looking through, guys. I got to have my little moments, right? I have to have some moments. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to go out of there. Let's see. Let's move that. All right, now don't forget I have these rocks and waves and stuff. See, I like these rocks because it has that purple in it and the gold. So I'm thinking let's do a little bit of rippage and see what we can get. And a lot of it gets painted out. Don't forget. Let's see. I think I want a little bit more creep. You know what? Let's go this way because I'm going to creep up on this one. I'm going to tear that. Right. How far do I want that to go up? That's too much. Like that. Okay, I'm liking this. Uterus Rorschach. Melinda. Melinda said uterus Rorschach art. Something like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so something like this. And now it's just sitting there. You can see it's blowing in the with the fan and everything. I'm just kind of here though, even though I can, paint them all out different, whatever. I'm just trying to lay it out a little bit. Something like this so far. Oh my goodness. Uh, what else do I don't want to add? Because I can paint in water too. I mean, I have water here, but I always paint my own water, so I really don't need that. I kind of like these hills in the background, but I think it's got enough. It's got enough for to start. We can always add more. We can always add more stuff. All right, let's get this painted in. Oh, all right. Let me get another tray here. I'll show you what I need. I need another one for just matte medium. Again, I use golden matte medium. If you don't put it in, I like to put mine in a dish soap because it's easy. It doesn't stick, and you can squeeze out how much you want. But if you don't put it in something like this, make sure you put a baggie or some plastic over the lid because it will glue to this. I know people go, you put some Vaseline on it. You can do just put a baggie on it, and so you don't glue the lid shut to the jar. Okay, and I do keep brushes specifically for. Let me get one out here. I keep brushes. These are the only brushes I keep in water, or my glue brushes. So they say stay flexible, but I don't use these for anything else except gluing matte medium. So I have a few of them, and when they start getting crusty or gluey, just throw them away and use another one that needs to be transitioned from a usable paintbrush to a glue brush. So these do stay in water to keep them flexible. Okay, and let's see if we got any questions. I didn't make this up. This was Carol, one of the girls that used to be here all the time. Carol, she's the one that showed me this tip. I didn't make that up. Okay, so here we go. Let's move this. And I'm just going to start a few things. Make sure your paint is dry. And I'm not done painting, but I just got a base on. Make sure it's dry because when I start doing this, you're going to smear paint if it's not. A couple of things when you're collaging. You want to put the matte medium on the substrate, on your base, on the back, and over the top. I know it seems redundant. It seems like a lot. You don't need, I got enough on the page. I can just slap it down. I'm telling you, it will make a difference. It will make a difference. Let me prop that back up. It will make a difference when it comes to if you don't want wrinkles, buckling, bubbling. So put it on all three and then take you a card and mash it all out. And by the time you get done gluing everything down, you'll have matte medium pretty much over the whole page. Okay. All right, let's go down here. Let's go here. And I put a generous coat front and back, and then on the top. Now, like I said, this is a lot of this is going to get painted, but you see how I have my wax paper here? I'd be gluing these pages shut if I didn't have wax paper between them. Okay, and then take a minute and go over it with your, smash it down, smooth it out, and just do, here comes the cat stepping on everything over there, stepping on my posters. And you'll get matte medium over everything eventually, which you really want to do. So it's going to make everything look flat and matte. And you think, and then you're going to go and end up at the end, you're going to go and put gloss varnish on it. Yes. But here's the thing. When you have matte medium over everything, your pencil will, where there's acrylic paint already, the pencil will work. The pencil will work on top of your acrylic paint if you have it there. But for instance, there's no acrylic paint on that. So if I don't put some matte medium on this is going to be all shiny and your pencil will not work. Your pencil will not work on top of the shiny. So eventually, it's just best to get it all over the whole piece. And then, now I'm going to have that come kind of down right there a little bit. So this is going to be somewhere right in there. Okay. And of course, again, you can move it around a little bit while it's wet. And then you can paint over it, paint around it and over it. I'm going to be painting all over the place. So I just like to start with paint to get rid of all the edges, to get rid of any text, any borders, anything you don't want to have in the piece. So that initial paint was just to kind of get rid of stuff. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and move this up. I glue down these rocks. And if you're afraid you're going to forget where you laid things out, take a picture with your phone, and then refer back to the phone picture, because you do have to do this in layers, back to front. Let's see, cool. And matte medium is tricky to get off your hands. So if you can keep your hands kind of clean as you go, or you're going to need a craft scrubby or fingernail polish remover, because or I can't wear gloves. People go, wear gloves. I can't. I want my hands all in the business. I want my hands all in it. I think I want that in a couple of little. So I can't, I just scrub my hands after the fact. Okay, so now while this is wet, let me go ahead and you pick up quite a bit. You can scrape that off and use it again. Okay, let's see if I got comments. Hi, Melinda. Anybody else I missed? All right. I try to talk. I talk it out, everything that I'm thinking and doing. I don't really have to think of, about, okay, now I got to use my matte medium. Now I don't have to do that anymore, but it's still the step. It's the next step. So I say it so that everybody knows all the steps. I talk it all out. Okay, let's see. This one's going to want to go right about there. I'm just going to kind of lay these down so where I kind of know where I want them. And I'll do this piece last. Okay, now let's move that for a minute and get all these down good. Oops. Okay, now let's go on. Now this is almost completely covered now with matte medium. Okay, and a couple other things. Get this down here. When you go across, if you're going to go across a page like that, it's better. I'll just paint it in, but it's better to cut and then move the little pieces over rather than try to glue in the ditch. The reason is eventually you're opening and closing your book so much. If you have paper glued right in the crevice, it's going to eventually turn white. It's eventually going to tear just by the nature of it opening and closing the book over and over and over again. I do it occasionally, but it's best if you don't. It's best just to glue a little piece over here rather than try to, go in the ditch and up and around. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, little sister Cheryl, for the super chat. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you for all you do and share with us. So you're welcome. Thank you. Let me write that down, Cheryl, because I'm working on thank yous right at the moment. Sister Cheryl. And so I want to make sure and I have your address. I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Cheryl. Now it's going to go over in my pile. I got a good start here. I'm going to go ahead and just take a minute. I could clean out my hands a little bit. Already need a new baby wipe, but I'm going to go ahead and dry. Now, when you know that you're done, I don't know that I'm done yet with the matte medium, but when you know you're done with the matte medium, put your brush back in the water because it'll dry out in about 5 minutes. This will get hard. And, okay, so let me go ahead and dry this. And move your wax paper every now and then too, just so it's not sticking. Thank you. You're so sweet. All of y'all are sweet. Y'all make it fun. You make it fun to live stream and do art. Okay, I think that's good. I'm getting another baby wipe. All right. Bye, Rochelle. I would love to take a collage. I don't have the space and know you'd obsess. Oh, trust me. Have you seen my bins? You've seen my bins, right? Christine. Well, hang on. Let me take a break and take a sip of juice, and let me move this chair. Hang on. Okay. All right. This is not even all of it, and this is behind the fan. See all those bins? See all those bins of collage? Christine, look, Christine. Oh my gosh. I found the video of Denise helping. Oh God. Oh, you watched it, Devin Rax? I know. Isn't that hilarious? Denise helping me clean. Oh my gosh. If y'all got to go back and find that video from, was it about 4 years ago, Devin? Oh my gosh. Denise, my daughter, helping me throw things away. Yeah. She only comes once every 4 years. I only let her here every 4 years. Okay, let's see. And I do keep a big trash right next to me on the right. Okay. What else now? I think I'll go back to the paint. Let's go back. Where's that brush? Okay, let's see. I might just take a minute. I'll leave this out just in case for a few minutes. I think I'll go ahead and start with the brush because I want to get around these little things here. So I can, now that I'm kind of slowing down here, I can probably watch chat a little more. And you don't have to hurry. You know, I do hurry on the show. I'm slopping paint around and going real fast. You don't have to do that. You do not have to do that when you're doing yours. Which glue? It's golden matte medium. Golden matte medium. Yeah. I think I'm gonna kind of scuff this out and turn this half blue. I mean, half purple and half black. So let's just get in there. Right now, I just kind of want to concentrate on getting these little whatever they are. Like it's kind of like some kind of like coral. Looks like some kind of stag. You know how the horns on the what do you call it? Horns on the. See, I need a little bit of purple in there. Separate. I'll go back in there. Just want to make sure I don't lose that edge. Stargate. Oh, trust me, I've done lots of Stargates in my time. And because there's matte medium on here, you know you can kind of wipe things away. Like if you get it somewhere you don't want it, you can wipe it away with a baby wipe. Fairly easy for a while. So like right there, got some there. I can just wipe it away. And we're going to do some outer space up here. Well, see Dee Dee's full fodder bins. I start singing. Oh. Your portrait should be at your post office at no later than tomorrow, Faith. Faithful Mess. I sent it priority, so it should be there by maybe by tomorrow, today or tomorrow. Okay, so now here's another thing you can do when because it's covered with matte medium. I'm going to take a couple colors here, some blue and some. I mean, I keep saying blue, purpley blue, and some of the yellow. I'm trying to read chat too, and you can blend things here. Okay, you can blend maybe some black down here, but then you can wipe back because you got the matte medium. You're able to. So I want to stick it. Like I want some more rocks right in here. And then you can just wipe back. So you have some color there. And I'm going to also use a palette knife and scrape. And then there's probably going to be water down in here, I think. I love me mist. I love all that stuff. Okay, I'm getting a little messy up here. Let's be a little more. Well, I'm going to paint in there. Okay. So you see how it's kind of blending in? I don't know if y'all can kind of see that. And I'm only using 3 colors. I am trying to watch chat too, but I got to kind of concentrate a little bit. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yeah, I think Faithful Mess liked it. Said she did. I'm just kind of my own version of rub and buff. It's rocks and landscape and kind of wreckage and all kinds of whatever. And it's kind of thick. Look, it's thick. You know, that's why another reason you need a heat gun. And keep your wax paper there so you don't glue your pages together. Okay, so let's see. I might need a little more right up in here. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my brush. And I want to get right around this. Yeah, it's kind of broken off right there. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's start with a little bit of an arch here. I'll highlight it with purple and white. Okay, now I'm going to come in here with some, got my white in this little bucket here. Put some of that over here. I'm going to blend in that door. Oh, do we have more trollage going on? Thank you, mods. You're the best. So also remember when you're doing something like this, when you're working on a, altered thing like this, don't think, oh, I can't get rid of this. I can't, I'm afraid to paint all that. Don't do that because you'll be a fearing. You'll be a fearing. You don't want to be a fearing. And I get a little quiet on these details because I'm kind of getting into like a story in my head. Hi, Scoobs. Got back from walking the dogs before the heat ray. Yeah. Yeah, don't be a fearing. I hope I'm staying in camera here. I want this very, very scruffy. I don't want it to look like an igloo anymore. If it ever really did. Okay, so let's see. Now let's get back up in the sky. Okay. Now that I painted around. Okay. Okay, let's get a little bit of black. Just kind of going this way. Have to paint around that. Baby wipes will blend. I'm going in here with some some purple and white in a minute, but I want that black base first. Okay, now I'll get another piece of, and you need clean places on the baby wipe. Otherwise, you're just going to be smearing. So like that's full of black paint. I got to get a fresh one. Or you'll just be moving paint around. Okay, now go back with the purple and some white. And I'm going to do some more smearing and blending and other things here too. But you got to kind of just do it a little at a time. These things are going to have rays coming off of them. This is going to be glowy. You just got to do a little stage at a time. All right, let's stop a second and look at it. All right, let's dry. Thank you, Nicola T. Eswa. It makes me giggle every time I say it. Okay, let's get my paintbrush back out here. Do a little bit more fussy painting. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and get me some stars going. And if you throw your bucket of stars on too quick and too early, you can always add more. So let me get another little thing here because I add water to my bucket of stars. Where's my white paint? And so this is thick. This is like no water in there. So I don't want to put water in that one. I want a separate one for, and I just water that down and then get a soft brush. Get a brush that's soft. I need to get it wet. And then this needs a little more water still. Get it nice and wet so that we can fling some stars. And again, it's a little early to fling the stars because I have more stuff to do. But at the same time, I want to see the stars so I can kind of see where I'm going. We can always add more stars. I'm not sure in here yet what I want to do. I'm not going to put any in there yet. Okay, now while it's wet, take me a baby wipe here. In any place I don't want the stars, you can wipe them away where it's splattered a little. I'm not sure what nebula I want to do in there yet. Those are a little big, so I'm going to take those off. All right, so there's a start. There's a start to our stars. Okay, let me dry. I need to prop this up so it keeps the glare off. Hang on, guys. Let me get another something a little thicker here. because it needs to prop up so that there's not a glare. I don't know if that's going to help or not. We'll see. Maybe too much. Get my wax paper back in place till I'm done. Once I'm done with the edges, you can take the wax paper out. All right, let's dry now. Is that too propped up? No, I think it's good. Yes, a star start. Yes, with our bucket of stars. Yeah. Not fearing the stars. Yeah. Okay, let me work a little bit more down here while that's because they're still not really 100% dry. But another friend is your palette knife, especially if you want kind of like odd textures that you're really not in control of. Like, so I'll just pick up some purple and the yellow ochre, and just just some places where you think it might be too perfect, you can kind of palette knife things in. And I got this pretty imperfect, but if you just want a little extra oomph, a little extra textury bits, scrape some in with your palette knife. Let's add a little bit more black down here, like some nice, I like high contrast in areas. Just add a little more oomph. Like right over here, it needs a little more oomph. It needs a little bit more texture, contrast. In those corners there. That's a little too much. Let's add a little bit more purple on there. Clean that off. Smear it. Maybe a little yellow. So you can just, because it makes odd textures with a palette knife. Just gives it a little bit more. If you get too much, just wipe some back. I want this kind of rocky and crashy looking. Too much. Most of this I can do pretty well with my fingers, but sometimes you just want a little extra texture. Remember, so far we're only using 3 colors. Well, black, white, purple, and yellow. Or, well, and it's called antique gold. It's a yellow ochre color. You can do some, marks in it. I just want it real crashy looking, rocky and crashy. All right, let's see. Okay, needs a little more black right in here. A little more shadow thing going on right in there. Looks like you missed a lot of scoops. Yeah, we've been here for 3 hours. I'm gonna try to finish up in probably I'm gonna try another hour. Okay. All right. Let's see now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take out the wax paper. All right, let's hit this with the heat gun and get it nice and dry. It is cropped up about 3 inches on this book, but that's to keep the glare off, guys. It has a sheen if I don't. All right, new time for more baby wipes. All right, so now I'm going to get a few pencils and kind of do a little tripping over. Oh my gosh, did you see this room after a stream? Something else, people. Let's see, what color do I want? I don't know if that's going to be too blue. Let's see. Nope, that's too. I'm going through my purples. It's going to be It's going to be too blue. Hang on, I'm just experimenting. It's going to need lavender. Oh, hang on, dropping everything. It's just not the right shades that I'm looking for. Maybe this one. That's better. These two and the blue. Okay. And then yellow ochre. Okay, I think we're good with these. And black. I hope y'all are enjoying it. I mean, I hope y'all enjoy seeing working in the, and if y'all missed it, we're working out of Abandoned Palaces. Okay, yeah, they're gonna have a glow around them, and high art pearls. Okay, so first off, let's see. I think I want this to have blue and white in. Okay, I think I'm done with the collaging, so I'm gonna put my brush back in the water before it hardens. And get these scissors out of the way. Okay, so let's see. Going to need a little bit of white. Let's see, I don't want my stars. I want this other white. Clean out my brush. Take some of this white out, and put it here. Okay, because I'm going to want, this is in my head, I'm seeing. Okay, let's clean, that's too much. Okay, because I want this one. This one's going to come through here. Dee, I've never done this, but each time I watch you makes you want to try it. You ought to. Like I said, if you're afraid to work in a book, get a magazine. Get a magazine of a topic. I think I'm going to have this come right over. Make a couple layers of this. There's my baby wipe here. I'm going to get right there in the little crevice. I want it to end right there. And I stop talking much when I do this part because I'm envisioning, and it's a little more in my head. So get this base in, then I can add details. Okay, let me dry this because I want a white edge there. Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys, and thanks for hanging out. Don't forget on Wednesday, it's the first Wednesday of the month, so we'll be doing a book giveaway. I haven't picked one yet, but we will pick a book. I'm going to do more in there, but I want to keep moving. Got to keep moving. Okay, now in my windows, I'm imagining some different lighting and things coming in out of the windows. I still got more to do everywhere. I'm working it. I'm working it. I'm working it. Okay, where's my purples? Okay, I want this. I think I want to glow around this. Do I want to glow around that? Or do I just want to get rid of that? I'm thinking I do. I think I do want to get rid of that. Let's just do that. I want you to be able to still tell this is like a watch. I'll bring this down. I'll paint in these little staghorn things. I still want you to be able to tell that this is a watch rim. So I'll put my stars back in here. Okay. All right, let's do that first. Let's dry. Hi, Cat. All right, let's get my bucket of stars back. Let's see which one's the water down on this one. All right, let's add a little more water. Whoop, too much. Too thick. Let's tap off a little. I need to tap it off a little more. I'm going to go around some of them and make them planets. I'm trying to get right in there. Let me water it. I think I just need to water it in just a little more. Just need some tiny ones right in there. There we go. These are too big. Okay, I gotta dry it. They're just smearing. Gotta dry it first. Let's go back in here now. That's still too, this brush is not being cooperative. Too fat of stars. Too chunky. All right, that's good for now. All right, let's try that. Okay, let's clean this brush. Now this is just the thicker paint here. This is the thicker white. Check chat. Am I missing anything? Is that Fran? Lady Lost Times, is that Fran? Hey Fran, it's been forever. Welcome. And so this is going to come this way. And it's going to come this way. I'm missing chat a little bit right now, guys, trying to get this painted in. Maybe put a little space. You're the space person, Cheryl. The people are whoever you are. It's you. You're the. Although I have put some people in occasionally. Y'all want me to put some people in? I'll put a couple people in if you want. Gotta wait till the end. The people won't be till the end. Aren't I terrible? You gotta stick around to see the people. Ah. Oh my goodness. Am I terrible? I'm Michelle. All right, let's see. Who do I want to go to next? I think, let me get a smaller brush, a little bit smaller brush here. Dig around over here for a second. Just need a pointier one. I'm going to look in chat, see if there's anything I'm missing. Sure. Hey, Dot. Dr. Dot. How you doing? I'm going to try to get this done by maybe 30 minutes. My reindeer portal. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's see. I know I want light coming out of some of these windows, but I can't do that till I get everything else done. Let me dry this real quick. I got to get back up in the sky. Got more to do in here. All right, so some of I think I could probably do, hang on, let me do that with black paint here. Some of my stars got a little wonky here, too big, let's get some of those gone. And then I'll paint some of them back in. Some of them are just too big. Let's get a little of that. Oops. Make a little. Okay, let's try that. Go ahead and ask me anything, put it in caps. All right, where's my white Posca? Let me just, my brush is not behaving today, so let's just go ahead and where I missed some stars, I'm just going to plop a couple in here. I want them tiny ones. If you splatter, it makes it look more real than trying to, you be very random with your stars, but you really can't. You can't be as random as a paintbrush splatter. So, Okay, let me dry that. All right, so now I want to get in here with some purples here. Over with some more clouds, but I want some nice dark rich purples in this portal there. It just needs to be darker. Can go back with some highlighted clouds. And I gotta have this. Okay, now go to my lavender here. Again, trying to work in the ditch. Okay, I'm going to do some detail stuff here. I'll try not to forget to put the people down there. I'll put some in. Okay. I just got to remember to do it because I'm not used to. Putting people in very often. I know it looks like a Death Star, I think, but it's not supposed to be. It just kind of has that metallic roundness there. But okay, let's see. Welcome back, Kim. All right, so now I got to decide on a few things. Okay, this needs to be very dark green. Okay, now I think I want these glows to be lavender. Let's start here now. Hang on, guys. I'm kind of in the zone for a minute. Dee Dee, it does not matter if it looks like a Death Star as long as it's fully operational. We're good to go. Oh my gosh, you guys are great. I tell you, y'all are so much fun. See, this is why I like doing the live shows. Although, let me say again, if y'all weren't here earlier, and if you did not see the pin haul that Hubster and I did yesterday, Hubster and I did a pin haul yesterday. We just recorded about 35-minute video. So if y'all want me to do more videos that are about 30 minutes long, 30 to an hour, without being live, if you want me to do more of those, guys, you have to like those videos, because otherwise I think nobody's really wanting to see them. I mean, I know you guys are, the 50 or 100 that are here, but if y'all are watching this and you want me to do more of those, and I'm not saying I'm going to stop my Monday and Wednesday show. I'm still going to do the Monday and Wednesday live show. But if you want me to do more color book catch up or more things with me and Hubster or something like that, you have to like them, or I won't know that you really want to see them. Know what I mean, Vern? So, yeah. That's if you really do like them. If you don't really like them, then don't like them. You know what I mean? But if you do, go watch them for me. Thanks, guys. I know you guys here like the extra shows, but if you're watching this recording and you like some of them, let me know, because yeah. Okay, this brush is too floppy. I need more on my other one I was using. Here we go. And this one. Let's see. It's got to be tiny. They're farther away. I'll put in a little planet or something. I don't know if I want this to look like a planet. Like, do I want to put some continents like on it? Or is this like enough indication? I don't know. Do I need continents under the clouds? Or are the clouds enough? Or do I need, maybe I know what, I'll put some gold. Hang on. Or the yellow ochre. You like the Hobby Lobby with Hubster? We had so much fun. Okay, I think I will put something that might kind of indicate some kind of a land mass under there, under these clouds. Just a little here and there. Because it'd be far away. We're far away from this. But you maybe could see there's a little bit of land mass behind those clouds. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. I don't know if that's enough or not. So, this is like a planet back up in there. Thanks, guys. All right, so let's see. I might need a little more glow on these. I could actually put lines of glow, but I kind of just want them almost like they're like, some advanced form of radar and not staghorn moss or coral. That's in my head anyway. I guess I need to put a little bit of some kind of beams, just very, very faint, a little faint beams coming off of them. Otherwise, it'll just look like coral in the sky. Just a little bit of indication. Yeah, little sparks. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Some kind of like, there's got to be far away though. These things are supposed to be massive, right? So I can't make them. I can't make them too. I don't want like electricity, lightning bolts. I don't want like lightning bolts. I just want a little bit of. Maybe if I did no, then it's gonna look like mushrooms. I was gonna say they put kind of a thing like this, and it's gonna look like mushrooms though. I don't want it to look like mushrooms. If I put like a glow around all of them, rather than just some like lightning bolt type things coming out. But if I did that, it would look like these would look like mushrooms. It could. I mean, you could do whatever you want, right? It's your world. It's your world. Yeah, like radio signals, but it would be more like waves. Like it wouldn't be radio. It would be more advanced than that. Okay, so let's see. Let me just piddle a minute. You just kind of go around and do little things here and there. Let's do a little bit of glow right on. I still want to do lights, some kind of light coming out of some of these. And I'll do the little people. Hang on. Wait for it. Okay, let's get some more. Make sure these are nice and right here. Just being there, you feel energized. Oh, my watch is telling me I need to stand up. Okay, I got to do a few more little, maybe it needs a little darker purple in there. Let's go ahead and put a little, wouldn't hurt to have that little shadow in there. Let's put a little nebulization in this color. It's subtle, but it makes a difference. All right, need a little depth over here. A little bit dark there. Let's go around this one again. Okay, I want to do my watch hands. I got to decide on that. I don't want them coming out of the Death Star. That'll look too like rays. It'll look too much like, death rays. I don't want that. Another, if y'all have not looked, or if y'all are on Twitter and you do not follow 70s sci-fi art, it's awesome. I love it. Every time they post something, I just sit there and stare at it. Gives me such inspiration. 70s sci-fi art. Oh, I'm sorry, Cassie. Let me go back. What'd you say? I missed something you said, but I saw your videos. Oh, thank you, Nicola T. Esla. All right, so now let's see. Let's do a little bit of shadow. It's subtle. I mean, I'll hold it up. I'll take a picture of it and post it so you can see it a little in more detail. All right, so let's see. I need more something here. I need more clouds. I need more something. I'm not digging it, man. This needs more, something. Can you tell what era I'm from? I'm not digging it, man. Yeah, I posted on Instagram, Facebook, and Instagram and Twitter, and sometimes I post them on these on Facebook, but mostly not on Facebook. I don't know. I don't get much love. And not that I'm looking for likes. I'm just saying people don't really seem to. They don't dig it, man. On Facebook. Hi, Mark. But I am, yes, Nick. I am. I'm Dee Dee Willingham or Inky Well. INKI WELL. Yeah, if you follow me, I follow pretty much any art channel. If you're just posting pictures of your family and stuff, I probably won't follow you on Instagram. I'll follow you on Twitter, but on Instagram, I'm pretty much over there for the art. I'm over there for the art, and I do like some pet pictures because I post pictures of the cats, but that's where I pick pet portraits to do randomly. I'll pick a random pet portrait. See, now I'm not liking that. I'm getting it too white now. But if you have, as long as your account's not private, if I don't know you, I don't follow a private account. So if you have your account set to private, I probably won't follow you. Went there, man, that's groovy. I don't know that I ever, groovy was a little early 60s. I was born, but I wasn't like culture. I wasn't groovy in the early 60s. All right, so let me go back to my purple here. I've just got this a little, it just needs something else. I almost need, do I need some collage in there? I don't know. I guess it's good. And it's almost, I hate to say it's good enough, but it's not quite the vision in here yet. I don't know. I don't really want stars because you're not seeing the stars from this here. You're seeing the stars here, but you wouldn't see the stars there. Totally. No, totally was more wasn't that like late 80s, early 90s, totally? That would have been more like Valley Girl, wouldn't it? Totally. There's gonna be some people, but they're not gonna be green aliens. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm gonna do some watch hands coming in. That'll get me going. I do want some here. Let's see if this will work on here enough. See, I want these to be more brighter. There, that's going. Okay, I want you to be able to see more light in there. Maybe even a little bit more. Oh, I know what. Let's try this. Let's try this. There we go. This orange paint pen. There we go. That did it, didn't it? Awesome. Yeah, that's after my time. I think it's after my kids' time. Julie. All right, so since I'm liking this orange, let's see if I can put a little bit more touch. Not much, just want to touch, just a little dab. A little dab will do ya. I had the big hair and all. Yeah, paint pen to the rescue. Right. Exactly, recreation. All right, let's try this. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. And of course, I can always go back with my Posca to add those extra little shines to the water here. I don't want much. This is far away in my head. That's really far away. So if we get it too, bright, it's going to look too close. That's probably good enough. Let's see. All right. Where's my ruler? Where's my small ruler, I should say? Where are you, little one? There it is. Okay. Do you need a fish or cat? No, wait a minute, Faithful. We're gonna have some little people. I've been told there are gonna be people in here. Oh my goodness. I got to decide where the other one's going, or do I want another one? Yeah, I think I do. I think I want it going this way, though. I'm going to have it going right through the middle of it, right off the page. There. Right there. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's dry that real quick. Okay, let's sharpen this pencil. I'll put a little shadow under there. I have a Star Trek theme starting in my head. we probably watch Star Trek literally every day. I mean, we watch the 60s, Star Trek's on, Voyager, Next Generation, the old 60s Star Trek. They just had a marathon of that on yesterday. We probably watch some form of Star Trek at least every other day. We both love it. We both love Star Trek. And I used to love sci-fi, reading it. I mean, Heinlein, Asimov, the old sci-fi. And then sometime maybe it was in the, I don't know, maybe it was in the 80s. It went fantasy. Everything was fantasy, and I lost interest in science fiction when it went fantasy. You know, although people tell me, "Oh, you need to go read the Wheel of Time," and it kind of like I don't want to say I'm beyond it. I'm past it. I'm like I got other things to do. uh, I would say not so much post-apocalyptic as other dimensional. Nikola T. Tesla. I have to say it every time. I have to say that. I would say there are other dimensions rather than post-apocalyptic. So let's see. How's that looking? The purple shadow I put on is too heavy. So now I've got to go back. I've got to go back over it and knock back that shadow. It's a little too thick. So this has got to, I've got to go. Oh no. Where's my baby wipe? There we go. Hang on, guys. I got to get the straight line here. Okay, that's better. To me, it's like a portal, man-made black hole eating the igloo planet. Whatever you want, Sherry. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. Okay, now I've got to do a little. It needs a little smeary bit of, it needs a little bit more glow, but it has to be a little bit tap, tap, tap. Too perfect there. Janet, what are you and Eileen doing today? Janet and Eileen usually have their own. I don't want to call it plans. I want to call it something else. Something else up their sleeve. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better with a little bit of not so perfectly circular. Kind of just that makes it look a little more glowy. There we go. Now we're cooking with glow. I think it looks cold. Okay, well, all right. So I think, guys, let me just let's see if I need a couple more. Let me look at it for just a second. It might need. I think it needs another planet, like maybe right in here. Let's just put a little something, something right in there. Just put a couple little more, distant things. This one's a little, oh, that's black. I don't want black, I want purple. Okay, now I'm going to go in there and kind of pat that one in too, because that's two. Janet will be creating prints with potatoes. Is that your wish, Art, Mark? I got to show y'all this, guys. I was watching, and I did show it to Mark already. Let me see if I saved it. I was scrolling through different people trying to catch up on streams. So Malibu and I were watching the iPad. Here it is. I did message it to Mark to show him how cute. Look, there's Malibu watching Mark's sketch box opening, or one of his streams. Look at Malibu. Isn't that cute? Just watching the iPad there. Okay, so let's see, guys. Let me just take a second here to look at it. This needs a little bit more brightness too. A little more glow in there. I'm still not completely happy with this planet. I think it just needs more. I don't know if it needs more land mass showing through the clouds or what. I don't want to say I don't like it, but all right. Now what I need to do is our little people. Okay, let's see. Let me get a black. Let me start with a black pastel. All right. So if you want to do little people, it's really not very hard. You can do a couple different things. I'll make them a little bigger here. You can make like little people like this. You can make them like little carrot shape like that. You know, depending if you want the, well, you know, smaller heads, of course. Smaller heads prevailed. But you just do little essence of people. Okay. You could have them, there's just different ways you can do it, but you just want little essence of people. There's not enough meteorite dust up there for you. Okay, there's Hubster home for lunch. It's just about time to go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do. First, I'm just going to put them in black, then I'll highlight them. You're going to see how small my people are. Hey, honey, I'm almost done. I'm almost done streaming. All right, let me hit that with the heat gun. Okay, let me get my purple here. Let me sharpen. No, art pearls. I'm going to have to get some white. Let me sharpen here. It's not going to show up with purple. I mean, I would do it in purple, but it's not going to show up. Okay, so let's get in here. Let me sharpen my white. So you can see the scale of my world. I'm going to put little glows around them. Very tiny. I want them very detailed because they're far away. Let's see. I'm going to have to put them in a little bit of ground. Hang on. Purple. Yeah, it takes to do tiny people too. Okay, let me hang on. Wait a minute. Wait for it. Wait for it. And this little shadow here. I don't know. I'm not sure I like them, but there's some people. When you look at what people look like carrots, and from below they look like tall buildings. Yeah. So there's our people. It's kind of like coming out of Prometheus or something. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm going to head out, and hopefully, I'll take a picture of it and post it on Twitter real quick, and I'll put it on Instagram too. Let me see. Where can I sign it? And I always put a photo of the book. I'm going to put a photo. Well, let me show you all the original. Let me show you what it looked like before. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Whoa. Let's see, what page are we on so I can kind of find it. Right, hang on. Try to find it kind of quick. Hang on, guys. I'm flipping. Oh, no, that's not it. Hang on. Let me find it. Okay, so this is what we started with. What, ready? All right. So this is what we started with. This right here. And this is what we turned it into. Oh, but you know what? I don't even want to tell you because I know that's to see. Do y'all want me to tell you something that just kind of looks like, or I know it's going to put the thought in your head, and that's all you're ever going to see. All you're ever going to see if I tell you is something. If I tell it to you, that's all you're going to see. Okay. These look like chicken legs. They look like chicken feet. I just looked away. Look, when I looked away from it, and then I looked back to like chicken feet. I might have to paint out the chicken feet. See, y'all see it too, don't you, Laura? Tell me you see it. You see the chicken feet. Maybe I need to see how I did this one. See how I did this one kind of going out. Maybe I need to do them all going out. Okay, so anyway, guys, this is what I'll take a picture of this. I'll take a picture of the cover of the book. I'll take a picture of this. Oh my gosh. All right, let me sign this baby. Let's sign it. I guess we'll see. Sign it. I'll sign it over here. That's too much. I gotta do it in pencil. It's too thick. There we go. I want it. I like my signature subtle. I don't like it to take away from the. Don't tell anybody. Nobody say that. Don't tell anybody you saw chicken feet, or I'll have to paint it out. I'll have to paint. Okay, so we got our little people there. Let's see. Let's just put a little bit more glow. A little bit of glow there. Yeah. Okay, there we go, guys. All right. Look down there instead of up at the. They're supposed radar chicken feet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, radar chicken feet. Next time, I'm telling you, the next time you look at a chicken or a rooster and you see his feet, you're going to see sparks. You are automatically going to imagine sparks coming off of those chicken feet. The chicken dome. I gotta go, guys. Y'all are so fun. All right. Thank you for visiting, Nicola T. Esla, and everybody. Bye bye, guys.